All right, welcome into the Turf Tapes, everybody, presented by Off the Wall. My name is Trey. We'll be hanging out this evening. We've got a fun game picked out for you from the 2002 Arena Football League season between the Grand Rapids Rampage and the Indiana Firebirds, which ties into our guests, and we'll explain that in just a moment. But before we get to our guests, please make sure you're following Off the Wall on all of our socials, Instagram, X/Twitter, TikTok, all the things and stuff. If you are there, we're there. Make sure you give us a follow and join that conversation. We're streaming this live on YouTube, X, and Twitch, with the replay available shortly after the live stream ends. But the absolute best part of the Turf Tapes is the chat. We like making this as interactive as possible. So if you are watching live, thanks for stopping by. Hop in the chat. Let me know what platform you're watching from, and drop your questions for our guest tonight. Give me your hot takes, topics you want to talk about. No shortage of things to discuss with these two gentlemen that we'll be getting to. I'm sure you'll have plenty of questions for them. But if you are watching live, watching the replay, make sure you're subscribing, liking the stream, and most importantly, peer pressuring your friends into doing the same. That's how we grow this thing out, and we can get this thing even bigger and better. But speaking of bigger and better, I have a very exciting I forgot how to do it. God, where is it? Here we go. RoyalRetros.com. We have our first affiliate, folks. Go to RoyalRetros.com through the link in the description below. Use code OFFTHEWALL for 10% off your purchase. They got tons of throwback gear for old arena football teams: Grand Rapids Rampage, Colorado Crush, Chicago Rush, all the goodies from times past. They're on there. So go check it out, and make sure you use that code OFFTHEWALL for 10% off. Save a little bit of cash and let them know that you heard it on Off the Wall. Everyone wins. But if this is your first time on the Turf Tapes, welcome. It's something we created to really embrace the community of arena football and, watch old arena and indoor football games, talk shop about the sport, the teams, the players. So again, chat, bring it with some fantastic questions and comments like you usually do. But tonight, we've got not one, but two special guests representing the newest addition to the Indoor Football League. Welcome into the show, head coach Kyle Moore-Brown and general manager Tim Smith of the New Mexico Chupacabras.
How you guys doing? How you doing?
Hi,
how you
welcome
doing?
On.
How are we doing tonight, gentlemen? I'm ready to go to your affiliate there and get a retro Indiana Firebirds shirt.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Let's do it.
That's absolutely. Well, guys, thank you so much for taking the time to join the Turf Tapes. This is going to be very fun. I'm sure folks are going to have questions as folks continue to pile in here. But how have things been for you two getting everything in line for this inaugural season we've got coming up?
Well, for me, it's been interesting. Actually, I just left the Las Vegas Nighthawks, who won the arena the IFL championship. So I'm pleased to announce that. But I'm off to bigger and better things. It's been a whirlwind. I'm just trying to put my feet on the ground right here with a great group of guys to share this dream with. So again, like you said in the intro, I'm the new head coach at the New Mexico Chupacabras.
We're very excited to have him. It's kind of cool. Like we're starting a team from scratch, so we can kind of bring in our own bells and whoever we want. We're gonna have some fun with it. And obviously, me and Kyle go way back. We've known each other for almost 25 years now, and I can't think of a better man to lead our guys to what hopefully will be many championships in this upcoming, starting with this upcoming season. I know since he's coming off a championship, he's ready to prove that he can do it again with another team.
Without a doubt.
Well, you mentioned knowing each other for quite a while, and that's part of the reason why we have an Indiana Firebirds game tonight. What's the origin story of how you two met and how you stayed connected over the years?
Well, Tim, you can tell them the story.
Well, I started working with the Firebirds, doing some marketing, and one of my jobs, which kind of I kept my career going for almost 25 years, is I was also the mascot. And the cool thing about that is, a lot of the players they're too cool for the mascot, and on all that stuff. And when I was young, I thought my stuff don't stink, so I'm out there just doing everything. And the one thing that, and people will still say it today about Mr. Brown there, he was the most happy-go-lucky man I've ever seen going onto a football field in my life. Every time I saw him, he's just whistling and having a good time. And you know what? He was one of the I shouldn't say few people, but he gave me so much respect because he understands how business works. You know, it's
Right.
not just players on the field, it's also having a good front office staff. And it was a small enough situation where we were family. We all knew who everybody was. You know, we weren't dealing with Wayne Gretzky, who, you know, you can't get around him or talk to him and everything. You know, we were all going out and having dinner, and it was really great. And we've stayed connected through Facebook. I mean, obviously I went to hockey for a long time, but when I came back, I started talking to Kyle, and it was like we'd never left. It's
Right.
amazing.
And that's what I'm glad he said that, because I think everybody, it's an intricate part of winning, right? I mean, it wasn't one person that I didn't try to at least tell them thank you, or show them some gratitude. Going from Indianapolis to Colorado, I used to try to go outside to meet the fans and greet them and just let them know, hey, listen, thank you so much for just coming to support it, right? It was new at the time, and I was like, I believe in this brand. I believe in the indoor brand. So what I'm going to do is try to be a fierce, just ambassador for the game. And again, I thought me going out there just letting people just meet me outside of football, right? Because that's a whole different animal. And I can't be singing and whistling when people are trying to get to my quarterback. I
Yeah.
gotta be a little bit evil, so I gotta put on the mean face and go, come on, I got your back. Don't worry about what's coming in front of you. I got you behind me, right? So
Yeah.
again, it was just one of those things. I try to respect everyone until someone shows me differently. I don't care who you are, right? I don't care what stage you play in an organization. It can be from the people who clean up the building on to the top person who pays everybody's bills. I treat everybody equally because I think that's the way it's supposed to be, right? And
Right.
I just want that in return. So hats off to him. He did an excellent job in Indianapolis. And I was going to save this, but I started to bring the picture, but I got it at home. Him and I have a picture, right? Him and I have a picture I'm gonna put in my office. He has his uniform on, and I have a hat on with the American flag in the back, and it's kind of waving, and I'm hugging him. And we're actually, I was like, man, I'm gonna put this in my office to remind myself. I'm doing
Yeah.
this to remind myself that, you know what, it takes hard work and dedication to get to where he is, right?
Right.
And for him to hire me, it's just like a whirlwind. I'm just kind of like, man, you never know who becomes your
Yeah.
boss, right? So you don't burn any
Yeah.
bridges. So
You know, and the great part about that photo that I think you kind of forget about it sometimes, that was right after 9/11. So that was a real emotional time for us, as it was for everybody.
right,
But yeah, to have that flag and that picture, it's pretty cool.
yes,
Yeah. We'll have to see if that picture makes it to the ABQ football socials. I'm sure that'd be a
it
good one
will.
to
It
share
definitely
out.
will.
I can't find it. I got to get it from Kyle.
Yeah.
I have it. I have it, and I started to bring it tonight. I was like, man. So
Oh, now he's not bringing anything.
Yeah. Now it's
Don't make me be the only one talking, Kyle.
all right. Well, while Coach figures that out, like I said, we got a good game here. I'll remove him for the time being. We got a good game here between the Grand Rapids Rampage and the Indiana Firebirds from the 2002 AFL season. I believe it was week 11 of that one. So we're about to dive into the game. We'll be here for a little bit.
Talking about Grand Rapids, man. Clint Dozell, they kept us out of a couple arena bowls. He was so good.
Right.
He's back.
Coach Brown, what was it like going up against Clint Dozell all those years?
It was,
We
it was
lost him.
so bad he doesn't want to talk about
Yeah,
it.
he's all right.
I'm outta
I'll pick it up. Yeah, I'll pick up what he's laying down.
Yeah, that guy was so good. And it's funny, he was talking about whistling and everything, and it's they're going out on a gridiron to battle, and he would be whistling, so he's just happy go lucky. And then you go out there and no one gets near Ray Filyaw. Nobody. And he's just taking people left and right. You're like, who is this guy? It was fun to see.
Yeah, so we'll get that game started now. Big shout out to College Football Historian on YouTube for having this game up on his YouTube channel. So go give them some love on the original video. Let's get this thing going. All right, there you are, Coach.
Yes.
Coach, what was it like going up against Clint Dolzell as many times as you had to?
Hey, listen, that guy was a fierce competitor.
Yeah.
It was an absolute pleasure because, again, I thought it just brought out the best of all of us.
Right.
It just wasn't just one competitor. It was just everybody that was bringing their best to that game. And again, I enjoyed it. Gary Compton, he's actually a part of the AFL right now, and I think he has some
Yeah.
front office job right now. Great, fierce competitor, good
Yep.
man on and off the field. So I have mad respect for all of them.
Coach, was that
I see.
before he played for us or after? I can't remember. He came in after, right?
He came, yes, he came after. And then
Yeah.
Arbuckle, I remember, look, he started with us in Indianapolis. And I see him now on the sidelines of Big Ten games or I think he's broadcasting Big Ten games. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
it's incredible.
I got to tell you what I love Arbuckle for is he was a great tight end for the Indianapolis Colts, who will win the Super Bowl this year.
Okay.
Yeah, I know you're a
Undefeated.
diehard fan. That man right there changed my life. God brought Mike Daly in my life for a reason. That man is outstanding as a person.
Yeah, he's a darn good coach out there, and I think we actually had Gary Compton on the Turf Tapes last week, and we were talking about the different coaching trees through arena football, and the daily coaching tree runs deep, and it's only running deeper now that we got Coach Brown at the helm in New Mexico.
Right. We come from that soil, and again, he just didn't teach us how the X's and O's of life. He taught us life lessons, how to be good men, and that's what we all try to echo to one another. Is we hold each other accountable. But Coach Daly has been an intricate part. Whether we had a father on the field, off the field, in the home or whatever it is, he was that figure that we all looked up to.
Right.
And that's one of the things that I told Coach is, I mean, you never want to hear this, but I think you'll understand what I'm saying. Like, winning is not going to be the most important thing for us this year. It's bringing in good culture guys, good character guys, and then the winning will come.
Right.
We're trying to do everything the right way, just like Coach Daly did. How Kyle's going to do this? We're gonna start something special here.
Without a doubt. I'm gonna say it today because I'm always in the 3 years we're gonna look back at this thing and think about, man, we started something absolutely wonderful. And again, I'm proud. I always tell people when you get winners together, right, and the winning will come. You just got to build a tradition, and Tim and the other ownership group has done a great job in getting those collective pieces around us so we can do that. Like winners in all avenues of life. When you put winners in, you don't lose when you have 30, 40 winners, right? You just find a strategy to win. So.
Man, this is already bringing.
If everyone buys in on it, right?
Say that one more time.
Yep. As long as everybody buys into it.
Yep. Right. We're kicking off. Y'all got me getting nervous. I mean, they're not nervous, but the jitter. I'm getting a little sweaty. Like, wait a minute, hold on, man. I'm in this game. You're
done listening. You're done listening.
Right. They say those juices do flow. That right there, you missed that. Right, the aspect of it all. Something has to get that burning inside of you again.
Good to know you got pregame jitters 23 years later.
Right.
There you go. Right. I wouldn't call it jitters. I just say, hey, you just turn it on when it's time to go.
Right. Yeah.
Right. That's just the way it is.
There's our fabulous
flame. That Mike Baker? Is that Mike Baker?
Kicking
back
off?
here, about to return? No, about to return.
No, it's Gary Compton. Gary was back there, I thought.
There's Gary up front. It might be Baker.
There we go.
Yep. It looks like it might have been. This is always a good uniform game. Grand Rapids and Indiana.
Right,
no matter who was home, who was away.
Yeah. Right. This is a good one.
Like he has like the perfect NFL quarterback body.
Right.
Hey, and it had a great release. I mean, listen, him and Kurt Warner had one of those fast trigger releases. Good football. They go Rich Young, 42, one of the probably most dominant guys at Mac linebacker. Always good to see those guys. We kind of stay in touch, but I don't get to see them often. And I laugh because I look at it and be like, everybody used to mess with me, be like, when are you going to play defense? I go, what coach put me in.
Yeah, exactly. I can't control that.
You
Right,
never did play defense, did you?
right. You know, Evan Lavasek, I used to call him Road Runner because Evan Lavasek was so fast.
He can
Great
move.
DB. Yeah.
Now I don't want to talk. I just want to watch the game.
Right.
Right. Yeah, this thing right here.
Yeah, we got Corey Mayfield on the line too. He was another one, man.
Yeah, hey, listen, he was a man to handle.
Yeah.
Listen, those are the wars and battles I will always respect
Yeah.
because those guys came, and that's one of the things that we say as brothers. Because at times, what we did was we would play competitively against one another. But after the game, we'd be like brothers. We'd be at the local having one, kicking some beer back, and
Of
hanging out and
course.
got to talking. Right, we're talking
Yeah.
amongst each other, saying that we're trying to do what we need to do to make the league better. And what does that look like? You got to do your part, and I'm going to do my part. And then after that, because I'm gonna be a fierce competitor, I ain't gonna let you get me. I ain't gonna let you do nothing to me. Right? You
Right.
got to earn it. And that's what those guys did for me. And I mean, every single week, those guys had me earning my check. The Chris Snyder playing left defensive end, number 54, a Penn State guy. Man, just a fierce competitor.
Yeah.
I think it was a pleasure playing with these guys. And I look at some of these guys and I'd be like, I forgot the young man, I think it's Hugh Hunter in 91. And he played in the league with me for so how many years. We went from Indianapolis to Colorado together.
Hmm.
Hugh Hunter was just a fierce competitor also.
Coach Staley took a couple people to Colorado with him, didn't
Yes, he took about 7 of us.
he? Yeah. I feel like the whole team fell apart after he left.
Santos, I think that's Santos 74. He's a young gentleman. I think he's from New York, if I'm not mistaken. I think he went to Temple University.
I hate to say it, Coach. I don't think anybody in this video is young anymore.
Right. But I'm just saying he was a younger gentleman at that time.
Yeah.
Right.
He's not in the game now. We'll make sure.
Yeah, this.
Oh. A little collision with the wall. Did you ever have any bad collisions with the wall, Coach?
Sir?
Did you have any bad collisions with the wall? I figured on the line.
Unfortunately, yes, I have. Yes, those walls never lost a battle. And
What
then
were
the
you doing
crazy
near the
part,
wall?
I got flipped over the wall. Actually, somebody hit me so hard, I broke the lock. They hit me so hard, I broke the lock on the door. Because I flew over the wall. Somebody hit me, and I flew over the wall, but I hit the wall so hard, I broke the lock that closed the board from opening up.
Yeah.
He flipped me over the board. I was like, "Are you kidding me?"
How big was that guy?
That's what I do.
Hey, listen, man, and you got to realize back then we had to play kickoff. So
Yeah.
the first hit, he hit Tim Brown, pretty good. I mean, knocked him out. And then we was playing San Jose, and all of a sudden, I'm going, man, he tore Tim up, and next play he hit somebody else. Boom, and I go, oh God. So I'm like, I'm gonna just make sure he don't catch me. And
Yeah.
I'm running down. All I hear was boom, and I hear it, and I go, why is everything just flipping upside down? I felt like I was in. And when I came through, I was on the other side of the board. I was
Oh,
like,
man.
so when I landed, I was like, oh, he caught me. I was like, oh, okay. He caught 3 in a row. That's how good he was. And I'm talking about he was beaming. He caught me pretty good too, and flipped me over the board. Like I said, I went over top of the board because he hit me right in my chin. I went over top of the board, and of course, 2 big men. We broke the hinge off the door.
Right.
Hey, gentlemen, if you look in the chat, not only do we have a former Firebird, but someone that's actually playing in this game here watching with us.
Yeah. Oh, Coach, we got Gary Compton in the chat.
Gary Compton, yes.
Yeah.
Tell him I said hello.
You just did.
Oh, okay. What's up, Tom?
He said, I remember those days. Kyle was a bad dude.
Hey, you were too, man. Hey, that's what made that league so great for both of us.
Yeah.
We had great people that we could compete against each and every week, and that's what we're trying to do just get that kind of brand of sports back into it, that these
Right.
young people can get an opportunity to represent each other well on and off the field.
Yeah.
That guy almost took his own kid out trying to get the ball.
Those things are important. That's why we sometimes just got to give them away.
Right?
Because
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
you gotta give the fans back the players. Because when we fly over there, we gotta keep playing. But they fight over those balls.
You know what? I might have to bring it back, but one of our slogans was, if a football goes over the wall, you can keep it, but you got to give the players back.
There you go. That's
Yep.
it right there. That is 100% it. They go Mr. Compton right there. Evan kind of hand checking him after his 5-yard rule. That's what you have to do with those kind of fierce competitors like that, because Gary gonna make you pay for it. Hey,
Right.
he was one of those hard hat guys. He's put on his hard hat and man was good with the ball of his hand. I mean, will block you, will catch the ball, had strong hands, and was going to give you everything he had.
Well,
So it went down.
he thought there was some pass interference on that last play, so
Now,
we might
tell us
have to go
now.
back
That
and
was
review.
that's Donnie Caldwell right there.
All right.
Donnie Caldwell. He undercut. You see, look, he undercut that. Tell Bate.
Yeah.
He undercut that route.
Yeah.
So it wasn't no pass interference. I think that's Mike Baker right there, if I'm not
Is that
mistaken.
Baker yet? He just got shut down. He had
Right.
All right, now O's on the field
Now
now.
here we go, right? Offensively. That's the way we start the game.
Start fast.
Protection. Drop the ball off and let's get after it.
Is that
Right.
Van
I
Johnson?
think that's Van Johnson 15.
Yep.
Where did he go to school? He went to Temple too, didn't he?
Yep, Van went to Temple. I kind of like that pocket. You see that pocket? Ain't nobody nowhere near the quarterback.
Hey, nobody
Interesting.
touched Raymond. Nobody touched him.
Hey, I like that pocket. That pocket was pretty nice.
No whistling going on though. No whistling going on.
No.
Right. The greatest thing in football, right here, there we go. You got slide protection right
There you go.
When you got those dominant, there you go, touchdown, Eddie Brown. Hey,
Eddie Brown.
and that's the crazy part about that. That celebration right there got me. When we needed to do something, the first thing Eddie used to come say, look, I want you to block, come in the huddle, and give me some explicit words and go, just block for me. I'm going to go get it. I'm like, all right.
All right. Fair enough.
Okay, yes, sir.
That's all I got to do.
Sir. So, hey, if I got to do that, yes, sir, I got you. And I'll watch this
100%.
play, right? Look at this. Good route by him, good strong hands, right? That's what Eddie did. He had a good job of positioning his body to make sure that the only thing between him and the ball was him, right? Nobody, he could position him. So that's always a great thing to see. And he always got to finish. Look at that face. That face was determination.
Yeah.
That's I love it. That's what gave me the chill, because I know what he told me before that play problem. Gave me a little bit of, you just make sure you block. I'm about to go get this thing. I'm like, all right, go get it, EB.
You got it.
The funny part
I had
about
a front row. Look, I had a front row pitch to that.
We were just talking about how you were the greatest person to come up to before a game, say hi or whatever. And when Eddie came out, you walked away. He was intense.
He was too focused.
Yeah,
He's like, hey, man, listen. Man, he gave it to me all the time. And I just look at him. He's like, you hear me? I'm like, I got you. Don't worry about it. Listen, you do what you got to do, and I'll do what I have to do.
He's still doing it.
Look,
He's still mad.
We're through a commercial break.
Right. No smiling. Let's see the slide protection. So we did this when you have a dominant guy, because they really don't know which way you're going to go, right? It could be inside zone, it could be slide protection. But their line was so good, you had to throw them off. So it wasn't pinpoint like a 50 protection. Everybody had a man. Look,
he just takes his man out.
Look, 91, that's Mayfield. That's Mayfield right there. That's Corey Mayfield.
That was a clean pocket.
But look, we had to slide him because that was a big man at that time.
Yeah.
And strong. Yes, it's strong for real, right? As you can see, I'm never down in celebrations because that was too much work for me.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Hey, I'll wave at you. Good job. And I'm over here.
If you can back that up for a second, I want you to see where Coach was. He never saw this touchdown. Watch him block, and he's right in front of the referee. Look, he's running backwards with the dude.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm going
He's
all
pulling
the
him
way.
with it.
Yeah. They say lock on your guy. I say, I got him.
Yep.
That's why I tell people, I said, I'm going to do my job. Look at Mark Valvo, 79.
Getting in on it.
It's getting in on it. That's my boy Biggs.
Yeah.
Tell you what, playing it was Pico Fieldhouse back then.
Ricochet off the net. There you go. Valvo got down there for it?
Hey, that's a big man down there. No, that wasn't me. That shouldn't have been me anyway. At this
I
time
think it
in
was
my
Valvo.
career, yeah, I would say at this time in my career, I was kind of trying to pull a one-way deal.
Yeah.
Like, no, I can't. No, I can't be going down every place. Yeah, they had me enough for that, right? I can't do it. I said, no, I'm off. That's Mark Valvo.
Yeah.
That sure was.
You were
Yeah.
an unofficial offensive specialist. That's what I'm hearing.
right. They be telling me all the time. I'm in there. I'm in there now at nose guard. I think. Look, getting double team, trying to split the difference. But see, and now think about it. Now, so I had to start offense. So it's O defense and then O again. So I couldn't come out once I came in. So that was the trick to the substitution rule. Like it was the time that I could come in or I can't come out. So I would, if I started defense, I would have to go D-O, D-O, and then I'm done. But that's another quarter. So now at this time, because I wasn't on the first defense series, now I got to go D-O, D-O. So you're gonna see me hit the whole series, whole full series.
Yeah, I think looking back
Was
on some of these
that
games.
me? I said, I got to give my. Was that me tackling, trying to take? I was nowhere near Clint Dozier. And I'm like, what was that me? And he got a brown because of nowhere near.
No, I don't think it was you. No.
I'm trying to look. You see how I try to just throw myself in there?
Yep.
That's what us big guys like. Did I just pick that fumble up and run it 99 yards?
Let's see where you were at. Yeah, you were occupying some blockers.
Yeah, I was there. That was Tim. Was that Tim? No, that was Santos.
Yeah,
Santos
74.
playing left end. I'm playing nose, and Mark Valvo was playing the other end.
Oh, good.
Push the pocket. The whole purpose of those big bodies were trying to push the pocket so he couldn't step up and throw the ball.
Right.
Buy him more time.
Coach, I got a question.
Yes, sir.
So, what's the difference between now and back then, as far as like I've noticed? Obviously, I'm new to coming back into the IFL. And I noticed when the players go into their motion and start to go towards the line, they always are waiting for the quarterbacks to do this. They never did that back in 2000s. Like, why do they do that now?
Well, I mean, they had some gestures that they would do, either head bob or foot movement, right, to get those guys in motion. Because what you didn't want to do now is so you have to understand and know that it's a part of the game that you have to let your opponent know what you're doing. Before, that was the tricky part. Like, you don't know who's going to be in motion. So he can motion his head to one of the motion guys, and he has to, as a DB, we gotta match up with what they have to give us. So again, that was a tricky way of tricking the DBs on who's going to be in motion. It could be a motion flat down line of scrimmage or a high motion guy, yo-yo motion.
Mm-hmm. Well, we got a couple folks in the chat here. Got some questions or comments or somewhere in between. Cameron says, "I'm loving the new logo and name. Need some Chupacabras merch to drop ASAP. What's that looking like on your guys' end?"
ASAP is probably next week. To be honest with you, we're hoping to get our site going up. We unfortunately I don't want to say it that way because it makes us. The league is getting a new deal with our website provider, so we're just waiting for that to kind of take over. We don't want to. We don't want to work on ours and have to be totally redone. So we're just kind of waiting for that to happen. But we're going to get our merchandise up here soon. Within the
Willis Marshall, that's my guy right there. I just spoke to him probably about a week ago. Willis Marshall played in Colorado with me. He actually was one of the gentlemen who came to Colorado
Okay.
and won a championship with me in Colorado.
All right, so
Great football.
Trey in the chat. I'll let you know that the schedule's coming out soon, but we're not gonna take any Oilers questions tonight.
You say you're not going to take any coach questions?
Oilers questions.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Every time I watch this show, Trey's in here saying Oilers.
Right,
Talking about the Oilers.
right. Oh,
Talking
God.
about the Chupacabras of the Firebirds and
Yeah.
how this game made Gary Compton want to be a free agent with us.
Look
Yeah.
at it. There you go. They got a man right there. This is awesome. Let's see. Office. I may be tired right now too. Remember, I
Yeah.
had to play defense and do what I need to do.
Brought in Damian Craig for a series.
Yeah, I don't even remember him, to be honest with you.
Look at that, all those bombs.
Yeah, that's what we did back in those days. We would definitely just
Air it
bomb
out.
everybody. Hey, it was the catch-up game with us.
Yeah.
It was whoever had the ball last won every time.
Right.
That's how it was, right? And that's what every game is. It's about possessions. Control the possession game.
5 games. What was the most points we scored, Coach?
89.
Yeah, I knew it was something crazy.
Yep, 89 points.
That's insane.
You know what? Speaking of the schedule, Trey, that was Trey in the chat, by the way. Coach, your former team is going to be opening up with Green Bay for the Hall of Fame game. Can't remember.
That'd be great.
It's going to be the first game, so we're excited about that.
Yes,
Yeah.
Very good game. It's going to be a good game, and that's what I like. The league is moving forward, and you get those games to provide an insight to what to be expected. Fierce competitors. Green Bay has a great football team. Las Vegas will have a great football team. Be good to see the league promote that game and see what the outcome will be.
Right. I mean, and another thing is, like, look at this game. This game 25 years ago was on national TV. You know, we're getting close to making that happen for our league, and
that's great.
That's going to put us. You know, I already personally feel like we're the major league of the indoor leagues. So
I feel like that's why I've always stayed. This is actually my 15th year in the indoor football league. Not taking anything away from what I was a part of for 15 years. But again, I think, you have to make your assessments on what's before you. Like, I just believe in this side, right, this point, the IFL, because it's just more conditioned to moving the needle forward. And that's just the way I feel. Again, QB boot, because we did a great job of running the ball.
Yeah.
That's always a deterrent away from making that backside in, want to run everything down. Got to keep everybody honest. So it's always good to see that.
That's one of my favorite parts of doing these streams is seeing some old plays like that and being like, man, that would crush in today's game. Like that would be good.
Hey, don't put that out there in that world. Coach is going to go for a special day.
Yeah, might have to end the stream early here.
Yeah,
we don't want all the secrets getting out. Yeah,
the 2001 special.
Yeah. Oh, blocked kick.
Oh,
was it? Oh, that wasn't good.
Oh, Ray was holding the ball. I forgot about that.
Lucas Yornell. That's I forgot about this quarterback. No. The gentleman that played quarterback in Indianapolis first, Craig. Was that? Yeah, that was Lucas Charnell.
Yeah, 75. Yeah, he just broke through.
Yeah.
John in the chat said Craig was my favorite Panthers backup quarterback, and we had allocated him to the Scottish Claymores, where he set a record that I think is still in the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Oh, wow.
He spent some time in NFL Europe, it sounds like.
Yes. Good for you. Good for you. Huh?
What was the record? John said there was a record. What is it?
I don't know what you said. Was it a record?
Yeah, he said there was a record. I wonder what it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Let's see if we can find it. Damian Craig, Scottish Claymores record.
Jared said off the wall needs to be at the New Mexico opening night.
I saw that. Well, we'll have to see how the travel arrangements work out. Never say never.
That would be good. Look, that's my buddy right there next to Coach Daly. Is Brad Garrett. He was our trainer, but he is probably one of my best friends out there at this point. I laugh because I used to come in the building every day screaming his name to the top of my lungs. And he used to be like, and I asked him, I used to go, Brad, are you hiding from me? He used to just shake his head and go, oh my God.
Oh,
Wait.
Here.
We got, no. Is that Willis Marshall? Good. Oh my God. Was that Willis? No. Oh my God.
Baker again.
Hey, Baker, Mike Baker was the man. Hey, Donnie Caldwell saved that touchdown. That's why you can't give up on a play. But hey, Baker was fierce. Again, setting his blocks up. One of the best things you can't do, or what he did is that those number guys who are running on the numbers are contained guys. Once we lose container, we just be freelancing and running.
Yep.
Leverage in this game is about leverage.
Yeah, that lane integrity too. You got to stay your lane.
Without a doubt.
I think leverage is the best thing in the world. If you watch the Colts game Sunday, you'll know why.
Leverage. We'll go with leverage. Yeah. I looked up that stat for Damian Craig. It said he threw for 611 passing yards in a game in NFL Europe.
Game of Madden?
There you go. Yes,
real life outdoor football. 611.
Right.
Holy cow! Coach must have been blocking for him. He had no pressure on him.
What a pull! 27 for 37 for 611 and 5 touchdowns.
Jeez. Lord, help his arm right now. I know how my body feel after these years. Imagine what that man's arm feels like.
Yes, Mr. Edwards, someone besides Trey was shutting down your Oilers questions.
It was a Chupacabras stream tonight, sir. Well, he had a pretty good question earlier that was non-Oilers. I'll give him a tip of the cap here. He said, "What's the background story on the nickname?" He said he thought the Enchanters would be a good name. How did you guys land on Chupacabras?
Well, our owner Mike Feets is from Albuquerque, and one of the things that we wanted to do was keep the heritage of the region, and it's an old folklore of the Chupacabras that come out at night, and they take the blood of the goats, and we just thought it would be a great it's a great name. We
right.
It works for the region. It works for New Mexico, and our owner came up with that name, and very proud of it, as we all are. And
I'm very proud of the name.
That's all he wanted. Like, just give me a shirt. I want to let everybody know where I'm at.
Right.
Yeah. Coach,
sir.
We were talking about the schedule earlier. Tell everybody what you're hoping for and planning for our schedule.
Oh, first game be a fierce game. The first game that I would love to be is the Vegas Nighthawks versus New Mexico Chupacabras in Vegas. That would be lovely. Do you know what that would do for the league? Because again, I think we'll get some of those guys because I've gained relationships with some of those guys, and then practice was fierce for us, right? And then we would have those push me contests with each other in practice. So when it's in open forum, oh my God, like I'd be listen, yeah, you guys missed that part, but you'll get to see it live when we play them on that first game. Yeah, I would love that. And nothing against anyone. It's not a revenge type deal. It's a competitive deal, right? We're all fierce competitive. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about, right? It's truly a game, and nobody wants to lose or do anything to put themselves in a losing situation. But all in all, again, those guys do a great job. I have utmost respect for them, and they do for us also. Two guys will be coming with me who was actually there. They go Ray Phil, y'all right there.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Yeah,
Phil, yeah.
I just want Coach to not have to wait until we play them later in the season to get his ring. I want him to get his ring that night, and then we let them raise their banner, and then we come back with a W.
Exactly. Yeah.
I love it. I love that. Yeah.
Man, Eddie was fierce.
He was. Look at him. And then you see how far back that DB was playing? Because again, he
Had to
did a
respect it.
great job of closing ground, respecting who he was playing against. Because Eddie had a great sense of closing ground and making you respect him for his speed and is also his intelligence in route running. Um, he wasn't always the fastest guy out there, but he knew he was always where he was supposed to be. Right? He had strong hands. Again, look at that man. Like, look at his hands. Like strong hands,
Yeah.
and probably one of the most fierce competitors I've ever been around. Had a sense of, you know, people say it's arrogance, but I go, you have to have a little bit of cockiness to be the player that you are. If you're holding
Right.
yourself to a high standard, right? And I understood that because I was on the field with him. So, just me, just knowing who he is and what kind of competitor he was, it was a pleasure to play with him.
You know what I always noticed about him when he ran? His heels never touched the ground.
He walked like that. So when he came in the huddle, he was always on his tippy toes, walking up to me, make sure you block. I'd be like, on his tippy toes. I'd be like, Eddie, please. That's when I knew he was serious. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I'm going to stand taller than you. Yeah, make sure you block.
Yeah, standing on his tiptoes, bowing up to you. You're like, really?
Right. And I used to, that's why I said, you heard the way I'm talking to you. It was never a confrontation. He was just trying to get me hyped. Like,
Of
man,
course, yeah.
look. Yeah, and I used to be like, yeah, okay. Yeah. 'Cause
I got you. Yeah, heard.
Yeah, I used to be like, okay, like we ain't about to argue about what I need to do. Let me just
Right.
go do it, right? Again, my man on the line of scrimmage, I don't know who that was, but let's see. Let's see if he moves past the line of scrimmage. No, he's still
Nope.
in.
Locked him down.
Yeah, you gotta add a
him.
little. You gotta add. At that time, I called myself the correction officer. I had to lock things down in the middle.
That's good.
I can't get over the size of the shoulder pads.
Yeah.
They were humongous.
Crazy.
That's the thing. You
Right.
watch some of these old games, like wide receivers have shoulder pads up to their ears now. It's like you couldn't catch a wide receiver dead today wearing shoulder pads that big.
Rays aren't that big though.
A little stop motion. All right.
30 protection. Zone inside.
I still get excited. I don't actually get to watch most of the games, so
Yeah. Like it.
You're somewhere on the sideline running around
My
doing
blood is
something.
boiling.
Yeah. You got to be a little more egregious with the pick play there. Yeah.
Jay Jones, good guy also from Virginia. Just a real fierce competitor.
Oh, almost blocked
Almost
it again.
got us again. I gotta talk to that special teams coach.
Who was that then?
Ernesto Permsley.
Ernesto, that's right.
Yeah. So
Oh,
I gotta call him tonight, man. You gotta get us together. We played them. He wasn't doing a good job. We weren't doing a good job for you. How about that?
Yeah.
They got that Indiana Fever banner on the dasher board trying to sell tickets. They don't have to worry about that anymore.
Well,
Nope. So games like where were you, Tim, typically for something like this? Like, midway through second quarter, what's going on?
I mean, for the celebrity
Rayfield y'all Ducks.
Remember when those were so popular?
Yes, I forgot about those Ducks.
I actually saw one of these on eBay a couple months ago, and I was so confused. I'm like, what is going on here? So I sent it to Ray, and I was like, Ray, what is happening?
Yeah. For like 2 years, it was like the giveaway of all sports. It was like before the bobblehead came back, and everybody wanted that so bad, and I'm like, what are we doing?
Right. Jeez.
If you don't know the story, that looks awful.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. What made him do that? I don't know.
Yeah, it was so. Well, I mean, we were kind of own, or we had partial ownership. Let me rephrase that. The Pacers, Indiana Pacers, had partial ownership. So I think what we did was we piggybacked off their Reggie Miller celebra duck, and we got him really cheap.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah. I mean, that was the one cool thing about that. Like, we're playing in Conseco Fieldhouse, or what, I don't know what it's called now. We had major league facilities. It was great.
Right. Yeah, it was. It was wonderful.
Unfortunately, we're not moving into a state of the art arena, but that's the one thing I want to make sure that we, and coach is going to tell the guys, like, everybody we bring in, we're going to do anything that we can control is going to be
Right.
the class. We're
Right.
They always, what's the old saying? Like, if you don't think you're good of yourself, like, nobody else is going to think that way. So, like,
Yeah.
we're going to treat ourselves like an NFL team. We're going to take care of the boys and
Right.
get good facilities whenever we can, and all those extra things that we need to do within the rules, of course. But just taking care of the boys.
Right.
Plush King loves the Chupacabras band, and we
I
love
love it.
King.
There you go. Plush King 12. There he is. Yeah, there's a commercial running on NFL games this year. It says, if you say you can or say you can't, you're probably right.
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
So it's having that mentality, right?
Yeah, and we're not going to be like that. We're going to be the best we can be at everything.
Right. I'm gonna step away for a hot second to check on my children.
All right, you're good.
I'm gonna come back and see you guys.
We'll be here.
We'll wait for you because nobody wants to talk to me. Nobody wants to hear me talk.
Okay, I'll be back shortly.
All right, see you. See you guys.
Oh, coach is
Moving on
great.
for now. So where you guys playing at in Albuquerque?
So we're going to play at Tingley Coliseum, which
Okay.
it's 70, 80 years old. There is talks of a new stadium, which will obviously be great for us.
Right.
And like I said, we're going to let everybody know that, the stadium might not be the new shiny toy, but we're going to take care of you. And that's, there's a lot of other arenas in the league that aren't the best, but it's just putting lipstick on a pig,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I mean, you don't need every bell and whistle. Bells and whistles are fine when you can get them, but at the end of the day, you gotta get out there and play some balls.
Anything we can add on to it, we will.
100%. Yeah, definitely.
No, but it's centrally located. It gives the people of Albuquerque a better sense of it's their team. And, I actually worked in another connection that I had to Albuquerque. I worked for the Albuquerque Dukes, the AAA team of the Dodgers back in the late 90s. And the city is very loyal to their teams. The Isotopes that are out there now, the AAA team there, they've led the league in attendance and everything. So I think that, once we get back down there, we're going to sell out. Like we're going to have great attendance. And, if we just put a good show on and get some good players in here, and I think we're going to build something that's going to hopefully last a long time.
Yeah, it seems like Albuquerque, New Mexico is just such an underserved sports market.
Yeah,
as a whole. And it's like you said, like the Isotopes do well there. And it seems like that's the perfect minor league sports town is Albuquerque.
It's the perfect major league indoor football town.
Major league indoor football town. Yeah, there you go. You go.
No, it's great. The when I left Albuquerque, I did end up moving to LA, and we did a lot of work with the Dodgers, and you'd see Dukes hats in the stands at Dodger Stadium. They had great loyalty. We're excited to bring it back.
Nozel's going to throw Gary's way, and he's got the touchdown. He knew how to catch that one.
Too easy for Gary. So we had a question earlier here. Want to circle back to it. He goes, asked him about Pat McAfee following him as the mascot. What is this? What does that mean?
Well, when social media kind of started, a little shameless plug here. I created the most follow. I had the most followed accounts of all the mascots in all 4 major league sports. So
Nice.
And you'll see I do hop on our social media as well and get a little snarky with people and sassy, but that's kind of what I did. I was, you know, I was the mascot that, you know, it's our team. Like no one's
Yeah.
coming here messing with our team. Kind of like, I mean, if anybody's seen Blue from the Colts, he's the same way. And and I just started, you know, interacting with him, and you could tell he understood what was going on, and he ended up following me, and we were going back and forth for the brand and the punter and all that stuff. So and as a Colts fan, who I, you know, the good thing about that was I could be a Colts fan in LA. So because they didn't have a team yet, so it was okay for me to be like, you know what, I'm adopting the Indianapolis Colts, because the one of the things that I found worked well with social media with the mascot character is if you just talk like we're talking right now, just do things that you would do in life.
Exactly.
And you know, I started talking about football on Sunday nights. I would talk about The Bachelor, and those are things that, you know, me and Pat McAfee got into it in a fun way. And you know, I told him, you know, I'm the mascot and the punter. It's the best combinations out there. And he's just great. I mean, he's just taking it from nowhere, and you know, just killing it with his media company. And I think that's a lot of people can strive to do that. I mean, he got a goal and he achieved it, and it was crazy. Like, who would think an NFL player would have something 10 times better than what they'd had during playing time?
And that's the thing. He had gas in the tank. Like he could have played 5, 6, 7 more years in the NFL, probably at least.
And he was a great punter too. Like it wasn't like he was just
fantastic punter.
Slow. Yeah. I love everything that he's doing. It's amazing. Like his charity work with the kicks on College Game Day. Like he gets it. And you know what? He got into it with one of the Colts players last season, and he had a suite there, and he kind of stopped. You know, I don't know if he stopped going to the games, but you know, he kind of stepped away, and it's good to see him back. He's been back in the last 2 games, and he's bringing Tyrese Halliburton. I don't want to turn this into a Colts thing, but it's cool for the community. You know what I mean?
Right,
and it's like that for any community. Like obviously it works well for me because I'm from Indianapolis, but you know, if we've got Brian Urlacher coming and coming to all of our events and stuff, it makes people feel good about their city and about what's going on. So yeah, he's a good dude. I'm happy where he's going, and it was when he followed me, it was pretty cool.
Yeah. All right, Damian Craig here launching it. All right.
And the cool thing about Pat, the cool thing about Pat is he's actually working, or not working with, but you know, he has an affection for fishers in the freight.
Oh yeah.
And you know what? That's great for our league. You know,
100%. Yeah.
Cool. Like he's not coming and working for or doing things for New Mexico, but you know what? If he's doing something for anybody in our league, that just helps prove how important our league is. Like it's being seen by people, and you know, that's going to turn into, again, it's going to turn into a national TV deal, and we're very excited about that. And that once we get our TV deal, it's going to be it's going to be like right now what we're watching, because back then we were on, you know, we had a game of the week and we were on all the regional sports networks, and you know, one of the, like with Gary Compton, and we talk about this game, and I remember being in the office, and I can't think of all the other players, but we're putting billboards up to try to welcome players in as they were recruiting them. And the day that we got Gary Compton, I remember we stopped working and went out and had a happy hour party because we signed Gary Compton, and it was awesome.
Yeah. Right.
So I just want to get us back to, I shouldn't say us, but I want to get our league to that level. And I think we're on a very good track. And, you know, hopefully this year, next year, we're getting pretty drone shots like this. I guess I wasn't a drone back then.
Yeah. That's the thing that kind of inspired me to start Off the Wall and start the Turf Tapes. I'm like, there's so much good stuff going on in these leagues. It's just not being talked about enough. It's just not being scaled enough. And so to see some of the conversation from last year, like that walk-off Fishers win against Green Bay, they were talking about it on Pat McAfee for like 15 minutes. I'm like, this is great. Like they could easily have a segment every week just talking about this stuff.
I mean, I don't want to help them out by any means, but could you imagine if he came and signed for a game? Like that would be awesome.
Right?
Have him as a field goal kicker.
Yeah.
Nobody listened to that. Maybe I'll call him.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Well, I'll delete that from the replay.
Yeah. But yeah, just having people like that. I mean, can you imagine 15 minutes on a national network? How much that commercial would cost? And we got it because we're allowing him to come in, and it's great for the game.
Yeah, 100%. We got another one from Plush King here. It says, I wonder what the mascot of the Chupacabras would look like. Do you have any insights on that?
We have our mascot. He was at the national championship. His name is Chupi. He is the goat of goats. As you know, our name is our name is the Chupacabras, and they kill the goats, and this group of Chupacabras came out of nowhere and tried to take him, and they just couldn't do it. Unfortunately, he did turn into half Chupacabra, but he's the goat of all goats, and he's got a little Chupa in him, and he was like, if these guys can't get me, I want to be a part of them. We're going to do this together. So Chupi's we're excited to have Chupi out in the community.
Chupi, let's go.
Chupi the Chupacabra, sort of.
Yeah. Here we go. I got the 1 minute rules in effect now.
I'll be honest with you, this is one of the lowest scoring games we had. I can't remember this exact game, but like as of right now at halftime, it was hardly ever this low.
Yeah,
when out scores before halftime though, so
yeah.
Chupi, Plush King. Chupi, not
Chupi. CHUPY, Chupi. PPI. There you go. Chupi.
This is way too much mascot talk for a football show.
No, of all people,
right?
The guy we should be talking mascots with.
Hey, I mean, sometimes you got to know your role, right?
Yeah.
Look at that. Back when you didn't even have to have an area code.
Right. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. Anybody who was watching this was in that. Was in that vicinity.
You know what the great thing about that? Like you can look at the like Ice Mountain right there. Like Conseco Fieldhouse was like made into this retro kind of field house for the Pacers, and it was really cool. Everything was like painted on, and it's changed a lot now. Like it's kind of went away from that. But like the marquees were you put the names and numbers, you slide the letters in and everything.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if Dolzell can pick it up here. Oh, big hit. Well, if you're just joining us, welcome into the Turf Tapes. We're watching the Grand Rapids Rampage versus the Indiana Firebirds from the 2002 AFL season. A shout out to College Football Historian on YouTube for having the game on their channel. Go give them a like and subscribe to show some support. And while you're doing liking, subscribing, make sure you're doing the same here, whether you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, or Twitter. Make sure you're following, liking, interacting, throwing stuff in the chat. Join the conversation. And while you're following, make sure you're following ABQ Football on Instagram and X as well. They've got some really cool things coming down the pike, as it sounds like. And if you have any questions, now's the time. We got the general manager, Tim Smith, and then I think we'll have Coach Brown back on at some point. But throw your questions in the chat and let's chop it up.
Yeah, we need to get Coach back on here so he can talk football.
Yeah,
he's forgotten more than I'll ever know.
Yeah. Enough mascot talk. Let's talk sports.
Mike Wilpolt, he ended up being our coach, I think, after Coach Daly left. When Coach comes back on, ask him some of Coach Daly's motivating speeches.
Yeah.
Coach did some crazy stuff.
Never been a team go through the regular season in the Arena Football League undefeated. San Jose has that opportunity. I think Dallas will beat them this week. We'll see. Gary Compton makes a catch, so that's a first down.
Breaking Compton.
I forgot he played for Grand Rapids. I thought he came to us from Milwaukee.
He did. So in the pregame, it said that he was on Indiana and then got waived like a month or two into the season, then ended up with Grand Rapids.
13 seconds left.
Really? Oh, I think
Yeah.
he got hurt.
I think that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no way he would just get cut.
Yeah. There was something there.
I hate that I can't remember things, but it was 25 years ago.
Yeah, I was
right?
about to say, give yourself some grace. It was 25 years ago.
I feel like it was yesterday.
Yeah.
You know, when you're having fun though, like we were winning, and like I said, it was a small family of the front office, and the players were great with everybody. We just had a blast.
Right in here. Cannot get out of that box.
Oh, Jack out of the box. That was an infuriating rule as a child to try to figure out.
I still don't understand it. All I know is to be a great sponsor.
Yep, 100%. Yeah, Jack in the box. Give Mr. Smith a call here.
Yeah.
All right, 6 seconds, first and goal. You got 2 plays here. See what they do. Yep, there it is.
Oh, nice and easy.
Reagan Compton.
Of course it was.
Up naturally. Who else?
And then you just let Gary Compton get out of the mess, come back to the other side.
That call wasn't made by. So sure that
Oh, nice little pick play. All right, I see you, Compton. I see you.
Oh,
17 absorbs 6.
Look
All
at
right. All right, there it is.
I hate it all. I look at that end zone and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's perfect room for 2 sponsors.
Yep. There's a lot of real estate there. Yeah.
I think they won the Arena Bowl that year, didn't they? What was this, 2001?
Yeah, I think it was 2002. So they won in 2001.
Yeah. 2002, I think maybe. Was that San Jose?
If you had to guess, that's a good guess.
Right, yeah.
You just assume it's San Jose.
Coach Arbette, just winning every year.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Let's see, 2002. Who won it? Let's see if the chat can beat me to it.
Come on, chat. Come through for us.
All right, here we go. Yep. San Jose.
Was it?
There it is. Yep. San Jose defeated the Rattlers 52-14. Wow. Smoked them. Absolutely smoked them.
Look at Eddie. He's still not on his heels.
Yeah. You can tell he's on the balls of his feet. You're gonna skip ahead a little bit here. Oh, there he is. Look at that! Look at that! Didn't he?
Kyle Moore Brown is in his 8th season with the Firebirds.
Let's crank it up.
And you have missed exactly how many games, Kyle, during that span?
0.
0 games.
None at all.
That's 118 straight now for this guy. What's the secret?
God. I mean, I believe in God. We just came from Bible study. I'm a firm believer in Him. Without Him, I don't think nothing is capable for me to do. So I just keep my faith in Him and continue to go out there and work hard, try to do the right thing by my body, not going out there doing something crazy, and let Him work through me. So.
Got to have a little luck, too, because you're down in the trenches, a lot of bodies flying around. You never know who's going to land on your
Look at
leg.
this guy.
You're right. Like I said, staying in the weight room and staying for my body. I didn't want to, do anything that's crazy to my body. So try to do the right thing in the weight room, come out here and condition, listen to what Coach Daly has to say, and hope to God that nothing happens to me. So
I'm wondering, does this streak mean something to you? Is there a little bit of pride involved now?
it's not my streak, it's my teammates. I know they count on me, so
There you go. Good
saying,
answer, Coach. Good answer.
I want to be there for them.
He was giving coaches answers while he was playing.
Yep.
200 games, so be it. But I want to be there for my team. If I can help my team win, that's what I want to do.
When you were in college, you played at Kansas, you played defensive line, and you had maybe a little misconception about those offensive linemen, and now you can relate. Tell me about what you thought of offensive linemen.
This is awesome. I had no idea that this was in the
lazy guy.
perfect. This worked out.
Do anything.
Hopefully he comes
defense
back.
is more aggressive. And I really, really appreciate now the offensive side of the ball.
10 yards down the field.
And it's being passive, seeing what's in front of you and adjusting to it. So I really, really love offense more than I love defense now. So it was a change for me, but it was a good one.
By playing both positions, does it help you play each of those positions?
Yes, because you prepare each and every week. I got good pass rushes I go against every day here.
Good B-roll music.
But I'm just knowing what guys are capable of doing, and I look their tendencies and how they go about doing things, and I set them a certain way. So it's good to know both sides of the ball.
How long can this streak go, Kyle? I don't want to be the SI jinx here.
Only God knows. I'll just keep playing one play at a time. Every single time he give me the opportunity to play that play, I'll play that play and leave it up to him.
Coach's answer.
Kyle Moore-Brown, a heck of a guy for the Firebirds and always a leading candidate for that Man of the Year award. He finished second in the balloting last season. Mark Patrick and Charles Arbuckle will rejoin you when we come back here at halftime at Conseco Fieldhouse.
Yeah, I found that stat before the game. He played 236 consecutive games.
That's amazing.
Incredible.
So, I mean, when you looked at it, did it go until he quit?
I think so. Like, I think the math checked out where he played up until the very end. Like,
that's crazy.
236 straight games at a tough position.
Right?
Like he was in the trenches.
Yeah. But only on offense, though.
Yeah, only on offense. Yeah. Skip ahead a little bit here.
Oh, skip the one part I was probably in as a mascot. That's cool. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, let's go back. Let's see. Where's he at?
It was kind of crazy. The choreographer put me in a bird cage and had the girls dancing around me. At the time, I was like, "Oh, cool." I look back on it. We probably shouldn't have done that in front of kids.
that was a mistake. Yeah.
The Bombs Over Baghdad. Don't ask me why I remember that song, but it was just
it's a good
crazy
song.
to go around.
Yeah. All right, skip ahead here. Oh, Coach Daly.
Rotation there in the first half. What will be the plan for the second?
Well, we'll probably stay with it here at the start of the second half. We'll see how it goes. You know, Damian get a couple good things, brought a little spark to us. We'll see how the game's progressing and go from there.
You have 2 quarters left in this one. Can't afford another loss. What do you tell your guys at halftime?
Well, they got to go out and fight and make a play. You know, we had a couple opportunities the first half. Balls off the net. We had 2 chances to get the ball off the net. Didn't make the play. We got to make those kind of plays, and that's what I told them at halftime.
All right, best of luck in the second half, Coach. Thank you.
Good answer, Coach.
Thank you, Mark.
All right, thank you, PJ. And
Coach Brown had a good teaching, my friend.
is not yet
Yeah.
totally into this game.
Here we go. All right, second half. A little surprise onside.
So what's your big exciting matchup you're looking forward to in the IFL next year?
Oh, I'm a sucker for the California Clash. Bay Area San Diego is always such a fun matchup.
Yeah.
They usually have some stacked veteran rosters on each side. Those games are always fun, and they're usually late at night, especially for me on the East Coast. So I'm watching football at 1 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. I love those, and then just any interconference matchup you can get is always so much fun. Like being able to see Green Bay and Arizona duke it out a couple times this past year. Just those odd matchups that you don't see all the time.
You know what? It's weird that you say that. Like, I know I'm – oh, there's Eddie again.
There he is.
Get out of my way. I'm dancing.
You're ruining my shot. Yeah.
But, like, in baseball, I hate that there's interleague play.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I would just rather play in the World Series. I don't need you guys to play each other.
We got Justin checking in here. What's up, Justin? If anyone wants to chat with Coach Clint, I'll be going to his college in a few weeks. They battle the team I cover. Justin, slide him my info. Let's get Bill Zell on here.
Where's he coaching at?
East Texas A&M, I think.
I had no. See, I was in hockey too long. I don't know where everybody went.
Yeah.
Once you get in there, you never forget the football, though, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, Justin just confirmed East Texas A&M.
Year 3. What's his record, Justin?
I think we want to talk about like he had to face FSU a few weeks back, and that was not
okay. Never mind, Justin.
Not good. Yeah, it was not good.
We love Coach. He's having a great 3-year stint.
Yeah. In conference play, his record's good. We'll go with that.
There you go.
Look at he's fired up.
You know what? Block.
They just scored a touchdown.
That's what he's saying right there. Block.
Yeah.
Like he was over everybody. But you know what I will say? Like you see that in some places and you're like freaking out.
Yeah.
It'll be over in 2 seconds. If they go back to him, it's over.
100%. Yeah.
Nobody's mad at each other. They're
Yep.
just balling.
There's gassing each other up in the moment. That's what you
Yep.
need.
And then I mean it's good leadership that you can stop that. You know what I mean? Like
Right, yeah.
that's what I was saying earlier. Getting the right people in the locker room that can have the ability to do that and then let it go is big.
Oh, in the net. That would have been a deuce. So speaking on bringing people into the locker room, what can we expect timeline wise? We can start to see some of the first folks to rock the where are we calling the team colors? Red and gold? Is that official? Red and gold?
You know what? I'm not going to say that. It's the official colors of New Mexico. It's the official state flag colors. So I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know the exact name, and I'm not about to say it wrong.
That's fair. I'll say it wrong for you. That's the deal.
Yeah, no, we're the state flag colors. We're going to throw a little turquoise in there,
Yeah.
a little bit, but it'll just be an accent color. But you know, we gotta stay true to the state there.
Of course, yeah.
So yeah, we're going to be, you know, October 1st is when we can start signing free agents or restricted free agents. I mean, we're considering an expansion team, so we do have the ability to take one player off of each team.
Okay.
So we're going to look into that. There's some players off the street that we're going to be signing. I don't want to name any names yet because I just want to give them the respect of putting it all out there. So we're not really going to make probably any announcements until October 1st, and hopefully have a lot of players in there. And we don't have our OC yet, so we're kind of waiting for him to come aboard because the big thing is we need to give the everyone the tools to win, right? And
exactly,
and coach would say this if he was here. It's not fair for coach to just grab an offensive player or a quarterback or a running back without having an OC that can have the tools to or would want that player. So we're going to let our OC and our DC have control, and coach will take it from there and keep it over. And that's the only way you can win. We don't want people worried about their jobs or worried about who's in charge and who's doing this. You're the OC, you're in charge, you're doing your thing. DC's doing his thing, and then the head coach oversees everything. So it kind of make it a little better and less stressful for everybody. And
yeah, you want to make sure you have those scheme fit guys too. Like you don't want to be trying to force a scheme on a guy that it just doesn't work.
You just don't get the best player available. I mean, it's you got to get who's going to fit into what we're doing.
Justin says signed Justin air quote Uncle Rico Kelm. So yeah.
No, we didn't.
That's it. Incorrect, Justin. Incorrect.
How dare you?
How dare you?
I stay away from Uncle Rico.
Yeah.
That doesn't sound like a good locker room name.
Yeah. Oh, Dolzell got rocked.
Who was that? Oh, that's Leroy.
Easy, fellas. What are we doing here?
Did he just get elbow dropped?
I think he got Hulk Hogan leg dropped. What are we doing, guys? Look at him. He took him down, ground and pound,
and then leg drop. Yeah,
he leg drops. What are we doing here?
It was just a sack, guys.
Yeah.
Hey, but whatever. If you're winning, it's cool. He was a fierce competitor too. He kind of had a Andy Brown in him. Thanks, guys. Shot you a text. I think he's talking to you. He didn't text me. I got nothing.
Yeah, I got you, Justin. I got you. Intercepted. Wow. Lavasek.
So you were that was me getting in the way of the camera.
Yeah, I was about to say I just bounced back.
Yeah, they probably hated me on that one.
Yep, there you are.
I was in my spot. So you asked this earlier. So I actually had a couple guys try to fight me after a game. So I had a big, I don't even know what you call it, but it was like 5 foot in diameter drum.
Yeah.
And I was young. I did some stupid things, but I didn't care about the rules. So I would get that drum right in the end zone, and I would pretty much be in their huddle, just doing everything I can to like.
Be disruptive. Yeah.
The fact that I'm still alive boggles my mind.
Yeah.
So you were at the national championship game, right?
Yeah, I was.
Were you able to see the trailer for our reality show that's coming out next
Yeah,
season?
I did. I didn't see it in the moment, but I saw it shortly after. It looked pretty cool. I'm excited to see it all play out.
Yeah, the production value is through the roof, and it's going to be intense. I mean, they were in there with Coach Brown and Mike Davis and all that, so they've already got amazing footage. So
yeah,
it's going to be pretty cool to see that reality show come to life.
We got Ron Artest getting interviewed here.
Yep. Yeah.
Meta World Peace, and
I don't know what his name was then, but
yeah. Yeah, it's a reality series, right? Not a documentary, reality series.
Yeah, reality series. Yeah,
it's gonna look pretty cool. Like of all the games that happened, like having the Arizona meltdown, behind the scenes of that's gonna be great to see how that all plays out. There's no shortage of storylines to follow.
Yeah, that was my welcome to the league, right? Like, what is this guy doing?
Yeah. He was all-time meltdown.
Drama.
Yeah.
But those are the things that, again, I'm excited for. We're just we're taking it to the next level.
Yeah.
Reality show, national TV. Like, we're gonna get back to the good old days.
Go Ray.
Oh my gosh.
And some. Oh,
how many people do you have on him? Like 5 people?
Compton and Mayfield. They jumped on him.
Put Coach on here. Let's see if he's coming back.
A little bit of movement there, Eddie. Can't be doing that.
Second down and 10 then on the penalty against the Birds, which wipes out a first.
Yeah, Eddie was. He was a character. Did you? What's the date on this game?
June 29th, 2002.
Yeah, that 2001 was. I mean, it was crazy for everybody, but this is going to sound wrong, but we had some great memories of what we did as a team during that time.
Mm-hmm.
It kind of takes you back.
Yeah, coming together.
Yeah. Give it to your kid, man. He ain't going to do it.
No, he earned that. He's not giving the ball to that kid.
Like that lady in Philadelphia taking that ball.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Be careful. You'll be famous. That happens this year. Oh, go Caldwell. Go Caldwell.
Oh, little hurdle too early.
Yeah, I was about to say, who are you jumping over? Jumping over a ghost? Phil, y'all, man. I had him on the off the wall a little while ago. You look at his numbers. He was unbelievably efficient as a quarterback. He was so good.
Nobody talked about him. It was crazy.
No, he's so slept on, so underrated.
When he went to Chicago, he was even better.
Yeah.
But I mean, he also backed up Mike Pawlowski, who hard to get any playing time when Mike Pawlowski's playing.
Right. Coach, welcome back.
Thank you for having me back.
Yeah.
Coach, you missed it. The entire halftime show was your interview.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Let me go back here.
I'm about to say, man, I missed the good part there.
Yeah, you missed the whole reason why we're here. Yeah.
Okay, let's see this.
Oh,
Look at that young man.
Look at that baby face.
Look at that young man.
What in the world? Where did he get that baby face from?
In Indiana. But just knowing what guys are capable of doing, and I look their tendencies and how they go about doing things, and I set them a certain way. So it's good to know both sides of the ball.
How long can this streak go, Kyle? I don't want to be the SI jinx here.
Only God knows. I'll just keep playing one play at a time every single time that he give me the opportunity to play that play, I'll play that play and leave it up to him.
One play at a time. You're doing coach speak when you were a player.
Yeah.
Right. Hey, look at that. That's a big man right there, though. That's a big man. I love that, man. When I see that face, I see my children. You know what I mean? Like I be like, man, that young face right there, that ain't got no mileage on it. That ain't got no nothing on it, right? It's like new tires. I smell a new in that
It's the
face.
Firebirds, Kyle Moore Brown. I caught up with him earlier this week at practice. Kyle Moore Brown is in his
looking
sixth
yoked
season with the
here.
Firebirds.
Look at him.
Missed
Look at him.
How many games, Kyle, during that span?
0.
0 games. That's 118.
You're telling me somebody put that guy over a wall? Come on.
Yes,
Come on.
yes.
Man. No
Hey,
way.
The greatest thing in sports is, you know what? The lesson that it teaches us all, right? Is how to get back up, how to be resilient when you get knocked down. I don't know how many times people have knocked me down. Like, I mean, for real, got after me, knocked me down. But here's the thing: I never wanted to just say, you know what, I'm gonna stay down here, right? Now, the fierce competitors, that happens to all of us, right? It's almost like a boxer. Nobody tells a boxer, what do you do once you get knocked out? How to get back up, right? So again, football teaches you those lessons. How do you get back up once somebody knocks you down? You can either stay there and make excuses about the position you're in, or you can go say, you know what, that didn't feel good. I would go change the outcome of that. And that's what I've always been like. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to sit here and mope about, oh, my finger hurts, my toe hurts. If I'm not injured, like, you know, my head is decapitated, my arm is off or something, I'm playing. I should tell everybody, I said, listen, I love the game too much to take it for granted because it can be taken from any of us at any time. And I was blessed enough to play for a long, extended period of time without having those injuries that hampered a lot of guys' career. But again, I thank God for that. I mean, I pray. I used to sleep in my football equipment when I was a kid. And people laugh. My mother used to she got me 2 separate football equipments, right? One for when I went outside, and of course, as soon as I took a bath, I was wanting to put that stuff back on. She's like, no. So we got a set for when I was outside, and then when I took a bath, I could put the set on from when I was in the house.
Yeah.
Right, and I could sleep in it, and I got. Listen, I got pictures of all that stuff. One of these days, I'll pull out all the pictures and show you guys.
Yeah.
Coach, do you know what your record was?
It's 200 in the ball is somewhere. I got to find the ball. Is it 236 or 239 consecutive games?
Yeah, 236 was the number. Yeah.
Oh, I was saying it was something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's not too many.
That's not too many. That's shiesty to me.
Yeah.
That ain't nobody. That ain't nobody that's dedicated to the game. That ain't nobody. That's just no dedication.
Doing the quick math here. 236 divided by 16. That's 14 to 15 full seasons. Back to back to back to back to back.
Back to back to back. You know what?
Crazy.
You know what? Here's what I say now. I feel it. I do feel it. But it's all one of those feelings that, you know, how you just, I don't know if anybody can understand this, but when you it's like when you hurt your finger, you know your finger hurts tremendously, right? But for some reason you still move it. Like, why do we do that? Why do we still move? That's the same thing I ask myself. My wife is bathing my sons, and she was about to come in. My boy's about to come in here. But yeah, that's, you know, why do we keep moving our fingers when it hurts? Right? That's what I feel when my body is hurting. I get that twinge. I'm like, oh, but I remember the good times.
Yeah, of course.
Right. My son is throwing me a football like right now. Let me see a football.
Where's
Let me
he
see
at?
a football. Right. But he ain't acceptable at this point. Look.
All right.
He's throwing me his football. He just got up the bed. Look, so I can't. Look, here you go. Look.
There he is.
Hey,
Hey, what's up, bud?
Take this out your mouth. Say, hey, everybody.
it's like
And he got his football wet. So you see, I'm starting him early.
Yeah, there you go.
Just Mr. Tim gave him that football. So, Tim, you see it's in good health.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it is received well. Yeah. All right. See you later, bud. See you in a minute. You want to stay with me? Okay. He likes football.
Oh, is this Adam Snow? Is he the one I've got issues with?
I don't think so. I hope not. Adam Snow's a great guy.
Is he
He's
the Albany guy?
No. He's on the World of Football podcast. The shirt
Oh,
I'm
okay.
wearing right now. He's a
Oh,
good
nice.
guy. It's good
All right,
company.
Adam, you're cool.
Yeah, I wouldn't be rocking the apparel of poor company. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
Where's my phone?
Man, look at that. You know what? One of these days I gotta go. I gotta find that helmet. That helmet right there. That bird followed me a long way because you know what's so crazy? That's similar to the Jayhawk bird.
Yeah. I heard you were a big Kansas Jayhawk guy.
Oh
Huge.
my God! Listen to me.
Biggest.
That right there was the staple of who I am. You know, I laugh at that all the time because that's a humble beginnings place. You
Right.
know, that place was a place that I'm like, man, is this what college football is all about right here?
Uh-huh.
Right, because you get a misrepresentation of what it is when you're a high school kid, because you just don't know what all goes into that, right? And then
Right.
you realize, like, yo, only the cream rise to the top. And again, it's not taken away from any young man who did not make it or didn't whatever their answer for not being where they want to be. But that
Right.
is a hard process, right? You know, you have to compete against guys from all over the United States of America, and only the best play, right? And you don't. They come in each and every week. It ain't just one. They come in, and I'm just talking about everybody's trying to get good. So the following year, try to get better. The following year, it's another brand of young people trying to take your position. And if you can stay within the graces and stay healthy, that's why I said that was a place. One of my games that was like real memorable for me when I was with KU was we played the University of Miami down in the Orange Bowl. Toretta was the coach. Toretta was the quarterback. Excuse me. And the two guys dumped me on the back of my head. Took me from like one grabbed me by the collar here, and another one grabbed me by the collar, and the sun was beaming in my eyes, so I was kind of off my feet. Now listen to me. The first thing that hit was the back of my head.
Oh,
And
no.
I'm looking at it. They told me, they say, big man, it's going to be like this all game. And I'm going to tell you, I wanted to just say, I said, all game? Should I just lay here and play hurt?
Yeah.
And I was like, nope, I will not. And that's what I mean by that competitiveness comes out of you.
Yeah.
You don't see it right then and there, but it does. And I was like, how dare you do that to me? And again, that fight, like, no,
Right.
it's going to be like this for you the whole game. And again, it was
Uh-huh.
one of those games that I was like, okay, this is what college football is all about.
Right.
You
Yeah.
know, is this deciding factor. So again, it tests the inner you, right? It tests everything that you do in life.
Big old hit on
Ooh.
who was that? It was on Craig?
Ooh, that was a nice hit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Damien. Can't be taking those, bud.
Well, no,
Coach,
not last.
Coach said it earlier. I still have one of those pretty birds.
There you go. Look at that.
Yeah, I love it. There you go. I love that.
Speaking of pretty birds, hold on. This is going to get really weird.
Okay. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. No good sentence has ever started with that.
Right.
Oh, let's go.
There you go. Hey, now that's right there. That's right
incredible.
There. Hey, that brings back the memories.
That broke every rule that I've ever had in my life for my brother.
Oh man! Oh, you know what that did to me just now?
Does that make you excited? I'm gonna bring
it. Just like, man, are you kidding me? Do you know what?
That's incredible.
Man, you guys, y'all don't know. Y'all don't know, man.
Got some folks.
I got
some
people
folks checking in here.
Yeah.
The Kyle Moore Brown. Yeah, that's right.
Brown.
He's in here.
So I got to tell Adam, there was one guy on social media that kept telling me that it's the Albany Firebirds, and I was like, I know, but it's the Indiana Firebirds to me.
Right. And that's what a lot of people get confused. They don't realize that we went back. You know, we came from Albany to Indianapolis. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So,
and you know what? I hate to say it, but they ruined the jersey.
When they left.
Hot take.
Right. See,
I don't know what all that is. Those feathers right there, but
hey, it's a hot place. Right, it's a hot place. Be careful.
Hey, I'm just honest.
That's fair.
That's probably why I had my head covered up and I couldn't talk for my
Yeah.
there.
No, that's not it. It's some.
They had to put a silencer on you. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Some form, huh?
Yeah. A lot of field goal attempts in this one.
It was. Like I said, it was.
You know what? There's not a lot of in this game though. Rushes.
Yeah.
No, that's the difference, right? Again,
Yeah.
that's the difference with the AFL and the IFL. One of the things that we based our game on was passing. You know, we had a big fullback in the background. I mean, in the backfield with Leroy Thompson. We ran the ball, but it wasn't as as prevalent as it is passing. The IFL is more running, and it's kind of equal balance.
Right.
So that's why I enjoy it. You know, like I said, not taking nothing away from any other league, but I enjoy that more than I enjoy everything else because I think it's just a balance that gives these young people an opportunity to showcase their talents.
Yeah, it's a lot more. It's more so of the outdoor game squeezed indoors.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And more so than like totally transforming the entire sport.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yep. So that's what. Look at me
there you
jogging off. Look,
you're on kickoff.
Hey,
No.
look, they probably said no. Get him off. Look, they probably said. Hey, look, they said get him off. No, we ain't gonna waste the kickoff guy with that big guy. He ain't gonna run full speed. Get him off.
Young man.
I am on kickoff. Oh God.
No, see, they just waved you off. They said nope.
I told you
he's on the other side. He's like, where do I go?
Right. Look. They got me on kickoff. Now think about this. Now you couldn't come off, so you got to play OD. Let's see if I run. How about that?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Be a brisk jog.
Don't say.
Hey, you put a swim move on the guy.
Yeah.
Go. Look at you at the bottom.
I'm in the frame at least.
Yeah.
Hey, coach, that was effort, and I appreciate that.
That's exactly what that was. You know, I was like, you know what? I won't let my teammates down. I'm gonna just run in my lane and be efficient.
On
but
tape,
don't
you
get
ended
it twisted.
5 yards from the ball. Yeah.
Right, but don't get it twisted. I guarantee you, I was tired, very, very tired.
100%.
1 and 5 against the rest of the. I don't remember being
on
that
the kickoff team.
Look at me.
This week in arena football. You are negotiating with the wrong person, my friend.
Yeah. How much for Spike? Can't put a price on it. No.
Tesla. I need a Tesla. You give me a Tesla and it's yours. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot who our other owner owns a Buick dealer. I need a Buick.
Yeah, there you go. Let's come correct here.
My owner.
Yeah. It's the preseason. We're working through the kinks. Yeah.
Yeah, the LA Adventures. They played it. That's who we're playing next in this one. They played in Staples Center. That arena league we were in some major arenas.
Oh yeah,
big arenas.
I think Grand Rapids was the smallest city in the league.
Yep.
Yet the most dominant team in the league.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, what a catch. Compton, of course.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Kerry was the man. Listen to me.
Yeah.
That guy was a workaholic. I mean, he just got after every special teams. Just position. Did a good job with positioning guys like that. Gary was a for real guy.
Yeah, look at him. Nothing too crazy. Straight up go route. Beat your man. Go up and get it.
Hey, that's it, right? Who wants it more, right? And again,
that's all you gotta do.
Sometimes that opponent they want it more.
Here we go. What we got here? Oh wow, he got that. No, he got a foot in. Wow,
that had to hurt up against because there's no pads on the side of that hockey dasher.
No.
That's tough.
I love it though. But you look, ain't nobody coming off acting like I'm hurt, like something's wrong with me. You know,
he got taken out.
Yeah, look. Yeah, right. That's a part of the game, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that was part of our game.
Was this that Greg Hopkins left?
Say that one more time, Tim.
Did Greg Hopkins go to the Avengers at that point?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yes, he did. Yes.
Yeah.
Yep, he's there right now.
If anybody belonged in Hollywood, it was him.
Oh my God! You
Hollywood
ain't never
Hopkins.
said that. Yes, he was everything you would need in a Hollywood guy. He was that guy for us. But I loved him. I love Hop. Hop is a great guy. I'm trying to get my phone widescreen, but of course I can't.
You're good. It is there.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Oh, Eddie.
we're
Look
good.
at Eddie. Look at
Oh,
look.
Eddie.
He just ran right over him.
I'm trying to tell y'all, man, fierce competitor. You know, one of the stories I'll tell about Eddie that a lot of people
Careful,
don't get
careful.
to hear. Oh no! I would. Here's yeah. You guys know who I am. Like I don't, I don't talk about people like that. Eddie wasn't one of those people you talk about. Like, oh, he got two hey something crazy, right? Nothing crazy. So we would be in practice, and of course, Coach Daly, Eddie was who he was. It wasn't
Right.
like it was a secret to he was the man. But every time we ran scout team, you know who was out there? Eddie Brown. Every time we ran any form of anything, like, oh, we need a kickoff coverage scout team, phew, Eddie Brown. Like never walked, never like not volunteered his time, his effort to not one time. And I've been with Eddie from Albany to Indianapolis, and I probably played with him for at least 8 years, right? 8 of the
That'd be more
15
than
years
anybody,
I played
right?
with Eddie, I've never seen him not hustle in practice. I've never seen him like take a practice off, like never without every we could be in shorts and tops and helmets like Coach Ray. We take Eddie be having his pads on, his shoulder pads. So that's what I mean by a lot of things that you people hear about fierce competitors. They don't want they want the glory and the fame of who these people are, but they don't want they
Yeah.
I don't. And again, this is just me speaking. They don't want the work ethic that comes with it.
Right. Yeah.
Right.
Right. So again, everybody wants the Mamba mentality, but when Kobe was getting up at and God rest his soul, when he was getting up at
Mhm.
1:30, 2 o'clock in the morning, going to shoot 200 jumpers when everyone else was asleep, like that like
Right.
are we all raising our hand for that, right? So we appreciate those guys who take the challenge and take that thing upon themselves to push themselves to that competitive level.
Yeah. Yeah. I think a lot of players you see, they can be the guy, but they don't do the things that need to
Yes, sir.
happen to be the guy. So
There you
it's
go.
very rare you see that combo.
Right. So again, that was my hats off to him. And
Yeah.
again, just to kind of throw a nugget to him too, he raised his boys, and then one of his sons, of course, the world knows is Antonio Brown. I would watch Eddie teach his sons how to catch, right? And what all the pundits say about he was a great football player, right?
Yeah.
Everybody says everything about people, but I'm talking about the on the field effort and how they both attack the game, right? They respect the game to the fullest, and they're very due diligence to make who they are and what they are to be great, right? Both the father and son. In my book, are probably one of the best two punch guys at their position that ever played.
Yeah. No doubt. Look at Tim getting his moment of glory here.
I think if you turn that up, they're saying I'm the best in the world.
There you
All
go.
right.
There you
Let's
go.
crank it
Look
up.
at
Let's see.
On
Let's see.
Fox
Mark
Sports 10. Spike is up in the stands here, Buck. He's making
Yeah,
things
the-
happen out there. I think this is the largest crowd that the Firebirds have had this season. A nice one on hand at Conseco Fieldhouse. Perfect night to get out of the humidity and get in here.
I mean, this is what arena games are about. It's so hot outside all day.
So
These
awful to
fans
see
have been
myself,
going
even
nuts.
though it doesn't even look like me. It's
Yep.
like, stop.
You just know it's you.
Yeah.
But look what they just said. Like everybody played a part, right?
Yeah.
Everybody. Was no one less or more important than the next person.
Yeah.
And that was the greatest feeling ever. That we all had a collective goal in mind is to win and give the
Yep.
people exactly what they wanted, and it was just a great product. And again, we're going to do the same thing in New Mexico.
No,
right?
we're
The
not.
same approach.
I'm not getting in Choopy.
No, not that. I'm talking about the same
I know,
approach.
I
Right.
know.
The same approach is that we're gonna give, because again, I think that the reason why those people came to support us in Indianapolis is because what we did a good job, and every team I've ever been a part of has done a good job in the community. I think the community is a big part of that game, the indoor game, because it's so intimate that if you
Yeah.
make the fans a part of your family, it's an easy deal, right? It's easy to deal with at that point because they feel like they're coming to see you play in a proud dad, mom, auntie, uncle. It's just a
Yep.
family atmosphere, so it's a great place to see. And then you come after the game and get autographs and that kind of stuff. So all of those, entities that the game offers to fans and family, I think is wonderful.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I love the fact that when you go on the field after the game and you get the autographs from the players, like
Yeah.
those moments, like the players still have their wrap on and you see it as a little kid and you're like, oh my God, he's talking to me. That creates fans for life.
Yeah, right. That's what you want to do, right? And then you take the pads off and you see the bandages and you see one person has an ace wrap on his leg or one on his
Mhm.
arm. You're like, you know what? These people were hurt, but they never complained about it, right?
Yeah.
They're fierce competitors and still wanted to give you their very best that night. And that's what I think sports it brings out of every single last one of us is the greatness, especially at a professional level, the greatness that you want to become or be, right?
Oh, what a
And again,
grab.
look at that. And
The
who is
Babasek,
that?
yeah.
Whoa, he dropped
Evan.
it.
Did he? No, he ain't dropped it. He called that one.
That guy's happy.
Yeah, Evan, that's why I called him Roadrunner. Hey, he was the fastest guy, one of the fastest guys I've ever been around.
Oh, was that an interception?
Yes.
Coach, when you talk, I just listen to you, so I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
You do, man.
Yeah,
You
that was
just
that was
pulled
an
me
interception.
in.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, they got it.
He ran
He
that
held
route
that thing
for him.
in like he was
Right.
running the route.
Right. Evan Lavasek, man.
Yeah.
Did he play after he left Indiana?
You know what? I think he played in the CFL, if I'm not
Did
mistaken. He was a kickoff return guy.
Well,
He did a great job.
I
And you know
ripped.
what? Even back then, it was the same thing. Like with the players in our league, you just got to get on tape. I mean,
That's it.
we don't want
That's
you to be on our team for 3 or 4 years. We want you to move on to the next level. And
Right.
getting in our league gets you some tape. And Evan's a perfect example. Then
Right.
he gets some tape, and then he goes off to the CFL.
Right. And again, and here's what I would say also to add to that. And if that's your home, that's just your home. I did it for 15 years, right? Maybe I was long in the tooth, at 28 years old, 28, 29 years old, still playing the game at a high level. But guys played after me who went to the National Football League. See, here's a trivia that a lot of people probably don't know. And I told Tim this trivia. You know who was one of the guys in camp who backed me up in Indianapolis? This is trivia now.
Okay.
I know
Who
the
was it?
answer.
Tim knows it. Let's see if you know it.
See if
I
anybody
don't
in
know
the
it.
chat knows it.
I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
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 Give
Yeah. Put it in
them
the
a little
chat.
more hint, so somebody in
And
the chat.
see. So I was in Indianapolis in 2000, 2001 to 2004. So yeah, 2001 to 2004. So who was my in camp backup in Indianapolis my first year?
2001.
2001. Who was my backup?
Give him a little hint.
Yeah.
Play, and if I give him the hint, everybody gonna know.
Okay.
I'll just give you another hint. He played with the Colts.
Well, whoever he was awesome.
Who do we got here? What was it? The only person coming to mind is Jeff Saturday.
There you go.
Was it Jeff Saturday? Really?
Yes.
Wow.
He was
That's
the Indiana.
incredible.
Hey, and go do the research. And I laughed because when he came out, he was like, "Well, am I going to play? Am I going to play behind this guy?"
Yeah.
And of course, Daly was just kind of like, "Well, this guy never gets hurt, partner." And he was like,
Yeah,
"Man,
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah, you're good. You're very good." You know, when I
Yeah.
saw him, I was like, man, this young man is good. Um, and the rest is history. So when I look at him now, I just be saying, I used to watch him on Sundays. I'm like, this is this the same Jeff?
That's the same guy. Yeah.
Right. And I go, well, God bless him. Right. Because I'd be saying to myself, like, the same thing with Emerson Martin. Emerson Martin was one of my backups that played with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
So you know, I look at that and be like, you know what? It used to, when I was younger, they used to kind of get to me. I was like, I just want to get to the National Football League in a different body, right? As an
Right. Yeah.
offensive lineman, I did it as a defensive lineman, but who could say they went as an offense and a defensive lineman? And I
Right.
was like, you know what? This is my home. I can't complain about it. I'm happy for those gentlemen who made it and made a livelihood for themselves and their families, and I did also. Right, I made good money in the Arena Football League, and those who know me understood. You know, I was among the highest, one of the highest that did it, and I was just blessed to be able to do that.
Right.
And again, that's just one of those things that I'm proud about. That I made that 15 years worth my while.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Can you go back to that touchdown?
Yeah. Let's go back here.
So a couple things here. Watch when Eddie gets the ball. So he scores. I think it's on the replay, or it might be right here. He is so pumped up that he doesn't even know what to do with the football and just throws it.
Yeah.
But look at what's happening right now. And I've told this to coach. I mean, I'm not going to, coach is in charge of the team, but
Yeah.
if we can get players to get up there and get in the stands and celebrate with the fans,
Yeah.
Yes.
that's what makes
Celebrate with them.
people
That's a part of it, right? That's a big part of it, right? Who can say, you see signs all the time. I was watching the NFL game and he was like, well, this is the leap zone for whoever it was. I forgot it was it
Yeah.
the Lions it was, right? And their quarterback kind of jumped up in the stands. I go, just imagine getting that done every single week.
Yeah.
Right.
That
Yeah.
connection is every week. Somebody's coming in your lap. That's why those people buy those tickets that close to the action, right? So they could be actually a part of it. So it's always a beautiful, beautiful thing.
And you guys always talk to them. And so Eddie had enough confidence in them that he could get up there in there with them.
Yes,
You guys were
They hold
always
them up.
talking
Yeah.
to them. Yeah, like
yes,
great.
yes. An extension of us, right? So that's the stuff I love, man.
Yeah, that was one of the things I really liked about Vegas this past year was Quentin Randolph. He was just unbelievable all year, and every touchdown he seemed to have some type of trick up his sleeve with somebody in the crowd doing the gold
Right.
shoes. It's like that's the cool stuff. That's the stuff we need.
Right, you're part of their celebration.
Yeah,
right? And
exactly. Yeah,
right, because it's entertainment also. But again, if
Yeah.
you find those trigger marks and those times that you can celebrate with somebody that's significant to you, man,
Right.
do it.
Create
That's
a
what it's
moment.
all about. Create a moment. Exactly
Yeah.
right.
I mean, I've turned this into a Colts and mascot show, but like Cameron Bynum intercepted a ball and put it in his belly and ran down
Yep.
with the Colts mascot and like pumped his belly up. I was like, that's what gets kids to love you. Every one of
Yeah.
those kids that saw that player do that, they don't
Right.
care what his name is. They're like, he danced with the mascot. I love
Right.
that.
They want
Right,
his jersey
right.
immediately.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. That's awesome. This right here
Watching that
got to be
action.
thrown.
Oh, a little cheap shot there at the end. A little extracurricular, yeah.
Right.
Watching Nelson try to tackle him and talking about Pat McAfee earlier. Nelson was the exact opposite of Pat McAfee because Pat McAfee would go and blast people.
Right.
Yeah.
Nelson ain't blasting nobody. And Nelson was a great kicker. Great. Look at him. He backing up.
Uh-huh.
Nelson said, wait a minute now. Somebody come help me.
He's just hoping to accidentally get in the way. That's all he's doing. Yeah.
Right.
But his shoulder pads are still sticking out right there.
Exactly. Yeah. They're still way too high. Yep. He got called for it.
Oh, coach, there's a question in the chat.
Here we go.
Why don't
Says, Coach, why don't these kickers hit?
Well, here's what I would say. I mean, there's some kickers that do hit, right?
Yeah.
I mean, but they don't condition like that with everyday activity.
Right.
You'll find some kickers that just want to get involved in the game a little bit more, and they assert themselves in that position. Like when somebody's coming down, I want to show the world that I'm just not a kicker, right?
Yeah.
Everybody always say, "Oh, you're just a kicker." I'm like, no, intricate part of the game. But
Right.
again, once he adds that
Oh,
part of the game to him, like, and I can tackle, and I'm aggressive, and I
yeah.
can do those things. So again, I think they get a misrepresentation of what they're capable of doing because they don't get a lot of people don't they just don't get to the kicker all the time, right? The running back,
Yeah.
oh, I'm not the running back, the returner never gets to the kicker to see what he can and cannot do. I love it, man.
Yeah, it's also
Michael
one of those
Baker.
things too where they're so hyper specialized. Like you don't want them getting in the mix. Like
No, right, right.
just get in the way. Yeah.
Just get in the way and slow him down a little bit.
Yeah. Exactly.
There you go. Stuff him. There you go. Right. You know, I tell people, you want to know a lot about someone, a football player, excuse me, put them in a goal line situation, right?
Yeah.
And what happens is, when a man doesn't want to be moved 1 inch, if you can move him and find the muscle to move him,
Yeah.
then you got a little something in you, right? That's what
Yeah.
I always evaluate guys, big guys. I'm like, all right, we're about to go goal line. And I had a gentleman. You know what? Here's a story. Right. This is a great story. Story about my defensive coordinator, Xavier Jackson. He was with me.
Breaking news! Breaking news!
Breaking. Right. There we go.
Oh,
So
there it is.
yeah. So he was
Announce that.
yeah a very very good football player. And I just was kind of watching him, the body movement, and I was like, man, this guy is really a good football player. But one
Yeah.
side of his game was he had I call it sugar, right? If you would arm over, spin, he can do it all. He just was a great athlete. So I used to be like, okay, well, one aspect of your game I want to check is I want you to run through him. And I'm telling you, I probably put him on the goal line 25 times. He
Yeah.
probably made 24 of the plays by himself. And he giving me the business. I don't want to do this. They can't stop me. Duh, 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 duh. And I used to be like, I don't care. I want you to run through
Yeah.
the guy in front of you. Don't tell me I'm not giving you sugar. So what we used to do is I used to tell him, okay, I'm gonna tell you when you can give sugar. So the first couple plays in the game, he used to be looking at me, and I used to nod my head like yes or no. I used to be like, he'd be like sugar, and I'd be like no, and he just
I
be
get it.
no, why can't I'm like, and I just do like this, like,
Yep.
and probably about 12 to 15 plays in, I see the center set his feet. I'll be like this. I'll nod my head. Give it to
Uh-huh.
him. And
Yeah.
once he give him, oh my God, it's like he took his game to another level because again, I think no one ever forced him to do something that he was uncomfortable with doing. Right? We
Mhm.
all are like that, just not just him. I think most football players who've played at the highest level, they're afraid to do something that they like. Again, and a lot of people that's a two gap defensive tackles. So
Yeah.
they want to be really sugar sweet arm over. I want to get there as quick as I possibly can. You make them do something that they're not comfortable with, put your hands on somebody and being strong and attack the point. My God, that's like, you know what? No, I don't want to do like you telling them, look, I'm gonna put you at harm's way. This is not at harm's way. You just not, the water's not deep.
Yeah.
You teach them how to swim in shallow water, even when they know it's deep, but pretend it's shallow, right? You can
Yeah.
do it if you put the effort, right? And that's what I try to tell young players all the time. You got to just be willing to accept, hey, I can do it. Believe in yourself, believe in the process, and everything else will work itself out.
Right. Yeah.
Hey Trey.
Yeah.
Can you tell I hired the right guy?
Yeah, I can tell. I'm getting fired up. I'm like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go right now.
Hey, I'm always ready to go. Hey,
Yeah.
in the morning I gotta get my kids a pep talk, and they got sometimes they got to give me one too. Look at Big
Yeah.
Ryan. Hey, that was a man right there too. Don't get into it now. Ryan was a man at linebacker. I mean at fullback. He
Yeah.
had to be every bit of. I'm gonna give him a break at 280, 6'3". Now imagine that coming
Yeah.
at you. You thinking to myself, wait a minute now. It's
I'm
another
doing what
me.
Nelson Gardner did.
Right. It's another me coming at me. Wait a minute.
Yep. Yep.
but again, mad respect for those guys. It was just it was love, man. It was just one of those. We had battles and battles and battles, and after the game, oh man, we would be at each other's houses. We'd be we'd be just kind of hanging out with each other.
Yeah. Well, we got a former player of yours in the chat apparently, Mike Pulaski, former kicker.
Yes, the kicker. That's one of
Yeah.
my kickers. Yes.
Yeah, he's in the chat. He's one you to know.
I didn't know what he
Halftime
meant. I
speeches
was
were
like,
always
what?
fire. Yeah.
Say it one more time.
He said halftime speeches with coach were always fire.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah.
you can give him a little props there.
Yeah, well, I
Yeah.
appreciate you, Mike. I appreciate you, man.
How long ago
Yeah.
did Mike play for you?
When I was actually, well, here's this story.
You just don't have
He
a
was-
kicker on the roster. Is the reason I'm asking.
Right. Well, he was a kicker for me in Lacrosse, Wisconsin. I
Okay.
brought him to Lacrosse when my brother and I had the team. And Mike's family, his dad was an investor of the team that I brought to Cedar Rapids for the Cedar Rapids Titans. So his dad was actually one of the owners.
That's crazy.
And he told his dad, it was like he's a great coach. So
Yeah.
I'm there. He was like, Coach and Mike is the one that called me. He was like, Coach, my dad want to speak to you. I'm like, oh, okay, well, about what? He was like, well,
Yeah.
would you mind coming to Cedar Rapids? And I'm in Kansas. I'm like, for what? He's like, my dad wants to talk to you. I said, okay, I'll come down there. Man, and the rest was history. So that's how the Cedar
That's
Rapids
awesome.
Titans came about because of Mike. So Mike is a great, great young man. He's a good entrepreneur. He does a great, great job. Has a super good family also. So Mike, salute.
That's awesome.
Let's go, Mike.
Right.
Hey, so I got a question back with our league. So, Coach got to obviously experience the national championship in one way, which we're all very proud of. I got to experience it as an executive, but how was it for you as a media member?
It was great. It was fantastic. The way it was just back and forth the entire time. I was fortunate enough to get a media pass from the league, so I was bumping all throughout the arena, talking to all these coaches, talking to different owners, and got to capture some video here and there. But it was such a fun experience. I would
Ignoring
highly
me
recommend.
though, like walking past me, but
Yeah,
you were talking to a lot of people.
Yes.
the lights were bright in the moment. I was seeing faces I had only seen through a computer screen at that point. It was a ton of fun. It was Eddie Brown. There he is. There's
Right.
one more for you.
There you
Yeah,
go.
it was a ton of fun. Great game. I had a goal line view of the last play, so I was looking right at
Beautiful.
the goal line. As
Yeah,
soon
You
as
were
it happened, I was
standing
like,
right next to me, actually.
yeah, I was like, he did not get in. He didn't get in. No chance.
And that game will go down in history because we couldn't stop them and they couldn't stop us.
Yep.
Right. And what we did, that we mustered up enough strength and energy for that last play to be the play that decides the game. I'm talking about with 5 seconds left in the game, right?
Yeah.
On the 1 inch line. Like, are you for real? So that right there, I will forever be a part of something great like that. I'm gonna
Yeah.
share something because I got a couple of things I want to share. Hold on 1 minute. I'm gonna put the phone down for a second.
All right, I got you.
All right. So in Kansas City, Missouri, that is Kyle Moore Brown's ceiling.
Yeah, there you go. There it is.
Trey, thoughts on Canada Green?
Yeah, Nigel Canada, he's a good DB. He'll be a good fit down in Tulsa.
Trey and his Tulsa.
I'm telling you, man.
You know what? I love
One
that
of
you
one.
love your team, though. I love that you love
He
your
loves
team.
he loves his Tulsa Oilers. He loves it. We got Randy Snow, one half of the World of Football, checking in. Nice shirt. Adam, Aaron, and I were at this game. Gary Compton in a Rampage uniform. Very nice. They're big time Grand Rapids Rampage fans over at the World of Football.
You know what? We like I said, we had a small staff, so we went to every game, and I will say that all the fans in Grand Rapids were really cool.
Mm-hmm.
You're
Eddie Brown.
He
whipping the
doesn't
towel
even know his
around.
own arena.
I'm sorry, one for the ceiling
No, you're good.
deal, but I tell people all the time, proudest moments. Some of the proudest moments I have is when you can look back over your life and the things that you've accomplished. It's just a great feeling. You don't have to boast about them. What you do is
Yeah.
just understand that God has put you in a space and a place to share your life and who you are with other people. Okay, you start off with this one, right? This ring right here
All right.
is my K Club ring, right? You get this ring when you become, one of the players at the University of Kansas. So I cherish this one, right?
Nice.
So that's a K Club ring. My very first championship ring, the Albany Firebirds.
There you
99.
go.
That's our championship, 1999.
That's awesome.
Right, I'm proud of that. Right, I tell people all the time. My next ring is the Colorado Crush,
Crush. Yeah.
2005. Right, this right here is my championship ring. I'll keep these things personally. Last but not least is my Hall of Fame ring.
Yeah.
That's the
Right.
most important one.
Right. This
The
is the
big one.
accomplishment, right? So I'm saying this to show everyone, right? There's everything, and then I've won one as a coach this past year,
Yeah.
right? As assistant head coach, and my goal is to win one as a head coach. Like
Yeah.
when all those facets of my life take place, and I understand that it was ordained for this to happen for me. This was written already. I'm just glad God chose me, right? And chose me to
Right.
do it with people like Tim and Mike and the other owners, everybody that's involved, right? I mean, because you can't do any of this by yourself,
Right.
right? And all of my buddies that I look at this film and I watch all of my friends, and actually it's a guy here that I don't know if you see him. He was a rookie. His name is Donnie Klein. He's no longer with us, right?
Mm.
It's number 77. And I think about that and say, how God has blessed us all with time, space, and we enjoying this game that we're watching in each other's company, and seeing all the things like these plays being made and how
Yeah.
we were younger at one point, right? All that stuff means a lot to me. Being asked on this podcast is
Yeah.
is not just coincidental. It's nothing in my life is coincidental. Everything is the way it's supposed to happen. So I just wanted to
Oh.
share that. Look, there you go.
Yeah.
Another
What an
pick.
interception.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Look, we were ready. We were ready. Now, let me see who this is. Is it
Was it
Donnie?
Caldwell?
That's Donnie Cardwell.
Caldwell. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, that's what I said to you. We had some very good football players. Now they're gonna discuss it and see if it was it
A
was
phantom
handsy.
flag.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they usually get us. Like, let's
Uh-huh.
get these guys with these phantom flags. No,
Yeah.
Clint knew. Clint, look at Clint.
Uh-huh. He knew.
Defeated. He knew, like, that's all it was. There you go. You can't celebrate as much as you'd
After the
like.
play. Yeah. Yeah. After
Right.
the play. It's all good. Yeah.
If I'm not
Right.
mistaken, that guy went on to be an NFL referee.
I believe he did, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Little hands you
His
got.
name.
Oh,
Little
but look,
handsy.
I mean, that
yeah. A
He
little
snagged
jersey
it
and
though.
hands. Yeah, there you
Greg,
go.
He
is it Greg
snagged it out of the
Williams?
air though. Yeah.
Yeah, that was
Let's
that
see
was a
here.
good job by Caldwell staying active. Yes, there you
Yeah.
go.
Keep it
Good,
alive.
good
Yeah.
job.
Wish we would have done this like 4 months from now, so we could like go right into a game. Because
Yeah. Right. And getting jacked up over here. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be
you know,
good.
some
We can
great
do that
memories.
too.
So just great
Yeah.
memories.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
So ball on the
Ah,
shadow of the goal line at that point. As an O lineman, what are you saying to each other in that situation where you're like, we got no margin for error here?
we have no margin for error, and what I always used to say is we can't get a holding call, and we got to play
Right.
everything clean, right? You can't give anybody any room. So everything you got to do, technique wise, everything else, bend your knees, make sure your hands are inside. Like, oh,
Yeah.
hey, when the whistle blow, get your hands off of people. So those
Uh-huh.
things you probably get away with, in the field of play. But right here, it's just no margin for error at all,
No.
zero. So that's what I'd be telling people. No, get your hands on them, get their hands, because the
Yep.
ball, the trajectory of the ball is shallow because they're trying to get that ball out their hand quick.
Right.
Yeah, so
No. Broke it up.
Did you get it?
Yeah, I tried to hit Eddie.
No. But we got to, sure.
I was gonna say you missed it earlier. We were talking about character guys and everything, and Eddie and Chris Snyder got into it, and they're pointing at each other and yelling at each other.
And that's a part of it too. That's a part of it. That's that's the fierce competitors going after one another. But you know what the greatest thing about that was? It stayed on the field, right? It wasn't no animosity in the locker room. Like, you get competitors all the time should test each other. Look at that.
Oh, what a catch.
Look at the result.
Oh, look at Eddie.
Look at the result. Hey, you can sting us a little bit. Look at him. Look at him. Hey, listen to me. That thing did something to me. Look at him. Hey, all day, Eddie. Hey, look at him. Coach Daly, look, we never panicked either, right?
Yeah.
Look how far we was down. And I tell people all the time, we wasn't offsides. Look, it probably was a hard count. And the greatest thing about that is we protected. Look, Raymond got the ball out of his hand. It's timing. Look,
running on his tippy toes.
On his tippy toes.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Look, hey, that's why they call him the greatest that ever did it. Man, those were the good old days, man. Look at Raymond. My job is done.
Yeah.
My job is done. That's the way
right.
Nelson be like, okay, let me do my job now.
Yeah.
He struggled a little bit that year.
Yeah, he did. But Nelson was, at some point that he got into himself, right? He kind of started doing what he was supposed to do.
Right.
Yeah, now Ray feeling it now.
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. That be get me hyped. Because when I see them like that, I'll be like, all right, I gotta do my part, right? I can't let them out be physical or the cell. And then here's the greatest part. Every single time, look at them celebrating. Those celebrations wasn't just to them.
I can hear it now. Why didn't you think it stopped me?
Yeah. Man, throw me the ball. They can't stop me. So, hey, here's another thing. We call Raymond Boom. So, because we call him Boom Boom. So, Boom, throw me the ball. I got you. I'll be like, boy, these two are a mess.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We had some characters, man. We had some great guys, man. I can truly say those guys were my brothers. We fought and fight. We in the locker room, fuss and fight all the time. All the time. But when it was time to play someone else, we used to have cookouts and barbecues with each other. They play dominoes and cards and everything. We just sit back, families, all of that kind of stuff to build that team camaraderie.
Right.
All right, Trey, I gotta ask, what did we miss on Twitter?
I have no idea. We'll find out here in about 10 minutes. I have no idea what's going on. We've been locked in here, but got a little less than a minute left in this game, pretty much in pocket here. But with New Mexico, kind of tying it all together, what do we got to look forward to over the next couple of weeks? I know you mentioned October 1st is the official free agency period for you guys, but what can fans look forward to over the next couple of weeks?
Well, a good product. I mean, that's what I'm doing right now. I've been I was telling Tim, I was watching film for the last 4 to 5 hours today. I dropped my kids off. I was right in the house watching film because it's about evaluation at this point. I want to just not bring good athletes. I want to bring good character people. Again, I want to get into the community, and I will be in New Mexico next week. And we're going to start, game plan on how we can get a community, making sure the community knows that we support them and that we would love for them to support us. So it's basically me being there, letting them know I love to be in New Mexico. I'm actually moving there. Understand, from Kansas City. So that just goes to tell you, like, I'm committed to it. I know that I'm a part of a great organization. I'm willing to bring my family from Missouri to New Mexico. I've got the utmost confidence that Tim and everyone who I'm a part of will support me in everything that I've ever done. So they like, bring your family. Come on, let's go. You know, that's what we want. We want a family
Yeah.
atmosphere. We want your family to be a part of what's going on. So, to answer your question, to even depth and more depth is, you just see me. You see me, and you see Tim, and you see the other ownership group in the community trying to get sponsors to basically want to be sponsors to our organization, and whatever we can do to help them out, we're going to do it.
We're pretty excited. I mean, only thing I can add to that is merchandise is going to be on sale soon.
There you go.
And I'm going to be in it. So,
You know what?
So-
I think we got a logo that, even if you aren't a fan of the team, you might still want to have a T-shirt or a hat.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
it'll
As
be
soon as
good.
I saw that logo drop at media day, I'm like, all right, they got something good there. They got a good
Yes.
thing going right there.
Yes, sir.
We're very proud of it.
Yeah.
Yes, I am. I'm proud to wear it, to be honest with you. And I'm being honest with you. My wife was smiling today. She was like, "You got your shirt on." I was like, "Yes, I do."
That's all he kept saying is, "When are you going to send me a shirt?" I we got to get it made first.
Yeah.
Hey, right.
We're
They
working
don't come in 4X talls in the regular
Yeah.
store. We got to print those things. We got to cut, print, paste, everything to that.
You got to
But they
sew a
do.
couple of those things together. Yeah.
Right. A couple 2X's to get that 4X.
Yeah.
Right. And I'm cool with that. I am
Yeah,
absolutely cool with that. I tell people, God didn't make me small. So again, you got to make sure that the big things come in big sizes.
Right. Yeah.
Yes,
Unfortunately,
sir.
God made me small, and I've just continued to get bigger.
Well, it's all good. Well, here's what I would tell you. We still love you, whether you small, big, in between, whatever it is. We love you.
So what I'm hearing is, if you're in Albuquerque, Coach is going to be in your town very soon. If you're not in Albuquerque, you can start
Please
repping
come.
very, very soon.
Yeah.
Please come. I would love to have you as a guest. Please come to be a part of what we have going on. I know it's something great. I would love to see every single one of you guys there. I love you. I can't wait to represent New Mexico. I'm gonna do my very, very best to make you guys proud of who we have and what we have. So, looking forward to it.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's going to be exciting to see what you guys build. And I know if your coaching experience is any indication, we're going to have quite a ball club,
Yes.
quite a ball
Well,
club
thank
on
you.
the field there.
Well, I appreciate that. That means a
Yeah.
lot. That means a lot to me. So I thank you. I thank you for this invite. This has been good. Could we make this a weekly thing? No, but I would love to be
No,
on.
let's go.
I would love to
Yeah.
be on again. I've had a lot of fun. I'm sorry I had to break it up into 2 segments, but I
No,
would love
please.
to be on it. You guys have been good. Seeing a good game and all these
I
good
had fun going down
players.
memory lane. Yeah, this was
Right,
great.
there you go.
Yeah.
This is memory lane for real.
That's why we do this. A little nostalgia trip for everybody. And the hope is that we'll continue to grow this thing out and get other former players. And, hey, what happened here? Talk to me about that. And getting some of those
Right.
insights that you were able to provide is gold. Like
Right.
I don't know any other scenario where we'd be able to uncover some of that stuff.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure, and I know this ain't gonna be the last time. This will be the first of many.
Of course, yeah,
If there's anything our organization can do to help you, we are just a text away. So
for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Well, let's see if you get back on the field here. I think there's only 10 seconds left. I don't think we see Coach.
No,
Coach
we
back
probably
out
won't
there.
see me. They probably said, "Hey, big man, take your pads off."
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We pulled this one out. Did we pull this
Yeah.
one out? Yeah, we pulled this one out. You go ahead and
Oh,
unlatch
look at
the
that.
buckles.
5 touchdowns.
9 catches, 164, and 5 touchdowns.
tell me
Just a
he ain't
casual
stretching.
Eddie game.
Right, I'm gonna say, tell me he ain't stretching right there. That's a
On
stretch.
a 50-yard field. That's a good day in the NFL.
Man,
Yeah.
who you telling? That's why I tell people. I said, listen, I was a witness to that every single day. Like I had the first, so the first big screen TV was the football field for me.
Yeah.
Right, I got to snap the ball and just look in front of me, and I go, Lord,
Uh-huh.
look at this guy catch this ball. Right, it was strong hands with like I said, the just before the play started, give me the ball. The
Right.
determination that he's played with, and then to do it, I was like, man, please. It was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Willie Wood. Look at Wood. I love to see Willie Wood. His dad is a legend in Green Bay. and he's actually doing some great things himself right now. He's actually he's a group. He's singing. So
Really?
Oh, look
yes,
at that.
Willie Woodley's doing an awesome job.
His dad's in the Hall of Fame, isn't he?
Yes, yes, sir. His dad is in the Hall of Fame. He's a Packer legend. He's an NFL legend. Um, and his son has done a tremendous job of representing him. So it's always look how proud and happy that
Yeah,
fan
I was about to
was
say, let's
to
look. Let's
receive.
see what
Right,
happened.
look. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Like it just didn't.
He
Look.
snatched it.
Snatched it from a kid.
And look, that was
Yeah.
me. That was me running right by him because I should have grabbed the ball myself.
I mean,
Uh-huh.
That was look
Yeah, look at
look.
him. Yeah,
no hustle,
you're ready to
coach. What was
light
that?
somebody up.
Hey, look, they said don't touch the ball because if you touch it, you possess it. Right.
Uh-huh.
So I had to
Yep.
stay far away from it. Now go snap the ball. You see, it was a
Uh-huh.
limited jobs. I know what my job was, right? And I tried to do it to the best of my ability. But when it came to the offensive defensive side, I know exactly what to do. Special
Right.
teams wasn't my thing for real. But there's three components to sports, right? Special teams is a big part because his
Yeah.
field kickoff is basically the first play of defense, and kickoff return is the first play of offense. So if you strategically play things like that, we're better off.
Yeah.
Here we go. There's one
Yep.
possession. Now we're killing the clock now because now we're
Yep.
running the football.
Yep. Get positive yardage.
Get positive on. Let's get
all
out of
you
here
need.
safe.
Yep.
Right.
There it is.
There you go. There
Indiana
you go.
Firebirds. What a team. What a game. And very excited to see what you guys are cooking up. Like I said, in New Mexico. Any
Thank you.
parting words for the fans before we end the stream and get out of here?
Well, from me to them, thank you so much for all your support. Thank you. I'm looking forward to being a part of your lives for the next couple of years. I'm asking you from my heart to your ears to come support us, and I love you guys and can't wait to work with you.
Awesome. Tim, you got anything?
Can't say anything past that. I mean,
Yeah, I was about to say, what can you add?
I was on here about an
Just say
hour
bye.
and 35 minutes too long, so
Yeah.
Just tell everyone good night.
nobody want to listen to me.
Well, thank you. I like I said, I thank you guys so much for this invite. It means the
Yeah.
world to me.
Yeah, we'll
Yes.
definitely have to do it again sometime. And everyone
Please.
checking it out. We hit about 135 folks watching at one point, so that's really awesome. Big
Right.
thanks to everyone for checking out the show. No matter where you're watching from, like, follow, share, subscribe, all the things and stuff. Make sure you're following ABQ Football as well, as they announce a lot of good stuff over the next month or so. So we're gonna wrap it up here at the Turf Tapes. Big thanks to Coach and GM here for hopping on the program. And guys, we'll see you on socials, and we'll see you next time. Take care.
Yes, sir.
Bye.